Here
Just
we
like
are.
I read.
Oh boy.
We barely started. You already broke me. Oh my goodness.
I think we should record. I think we should record the pre-show
I think
for
it's
people.
best we don't, because that way there's no evidence for the court proceedings.
Fair.
Just don't do that.
That's fair. There's so much to learn, though. There's so much to learn. Anyways, welcome.
Well,
Go ahead. What were you gonna say? I didn't mean to cut you off.
don't worry about it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fine.
Fine.
I'll teach you. I'll learn you later, lad.
Fine.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I am a student of Viking. That's mildly concerning.
That's very concerning. I should.
We are back for our third session of Pathfinder tonight with Queen Mother. We had some technical issues last week. The internet didn't cooperate with us, so here we are, sitting before you, about to embark on another adventure. I'm going to pass it. I almost forgot our sponsor, my dwarven brother. CanadianDice.ca. Use the code OMRD, which is Old Men Rolling Dice, OMRD, and get 10% off your order. Ryan and I were actually online last night looking at some pretty cool new stuff, perhaps, for the shop.
Oh, I was gonna message you about that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
we'll talk. You and me, we'll talk.
It almost looks like Ermagerd.
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 Yeah, it all does. You put a G in there, and it is Ermagerd.
Ermagerd.
Maybe I should make a change. We'll do a brand change to Ermagerd. Ermagerd Gaming. Okay, I think that's it. Queen Mother, it's all yours.
Spectacular. And we broke everyone again.
Josh and I already broke each other. It's gonna be a long night.
I'm not broken.
Oh, I can't wait.
Good.
I can't wait.
Carry
I'll bring
on.
everything down with a TPK. It'll be all right.
I'm here for a TPK, actually.
You know what? Go for it.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it.
Well, we missed last week, so I figured we'd just, we'd wrap up this week TPK, that it'd all be good. And
Yeah.
I do it in such a horrendous way that none of you would want to re-roll characters for next week, so.
Who's
There will be
recapping?
one survival.
Someone's supposed to be recapping.
Yes, that was it. There is a hero
Not it.
point for the best recap. There's a hero point.
I'm
up
not
for
doing
grabs.
it. It'll probably be the person who actually just does the recap gets the hero point. Like everybody else.
Stuff and things happened, and snakes were dead, and there was
Bone
wrestling
snakes.
underground, and goblins and halflings showed up, and they were cute.
Not far off the mark.
I think that sounds pretty accurate.
We are amazing players. Can you tell?
If you've never watched before, you're like, okay, sure.
You guys.
We have set out to figure out what the hell's wrong with the forest and why it's creepy.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yes.
There's been something very vague, and the contract that we were given is kind of sucky.
Strange bones were found around the forest. And then we fought
Yes.
these bone snakes that had obviously been put
Yes.
together, not with necessarily the correct bones.
Bone worms.
Yes.
So someone
Wiggle bones?
someone out here
I don't
has a
believe
bit
you
of a
guys
morbid
found out what they
obsession.
were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
I
just
don't-
called them wiggle bones.
Yeah,
But
wiggle
they
bones.
resembled bone snakes.
They did indeed. Yes.
We found out that they were constructs
Mm-hmm.
And
made
then,
out of
Yep.
That I might
I
be
don't
able to
remember
make-
any of this.
reanimated.
And then
That's
Yerk,
because you were busy wrestling them underground with your avocado oil.
Yerk oiled up and jumped in a hole and went underground.
Always best to oil first.
Before
Always,
you jump in holes? Yes.
yes.
Always
There's
lube up
always
before
time
you
for
jump in
oil.
holes.
Maybe not with olive oil though.
Whatever
God.
works, right?
Avocado, not olive.
That was it. It was
Oh,
avocado
boy.
oil.
Very, very granola.
Holes, big
Avocado is good.
Do we even know is
I'm looking
avocado
up the
oil
smoke
purchased?
point for avocado oil.
Is that
Yeah, it's like-
purchased?
Oh, when I set you on fire.
Yes, it is. In the
You
real
could
world,
buy
you can buy
avocado oil?
Yeah,
it. You can.
Yeah.
I use it.
It's usually used for salads, I think.
It has stabilizers and things in
Fruit
it, so it
salad.
won't change color
Yummy,
and it won't
yummy.
congeal in the fridge. But
Fruit
I
salad.
toss it all over my salad.
You toss your salad,
Nice.
do you?
he tossed
Oh.
it on his salad. Come on. No tossing
goodness.
salads here. We're in the forest.
The avocado oil.
Oh, Well, here's the good news. Avocado oil is a great choice. It's unrefined, unlike extra virgin olive oil, but it has a higher smoke point, which means it can be used to cook at a higher heat. It's great for stir fry. So there we go. We can have a yerk stir fry without burning the oil. That's
A yerk fry.
Yerk's not putting any of his oil on my stir fry. Thank you very much.
It's also supposed to be better for you than using like olive oil or
Okay.
canola.
I'm going to make sure Munch licks him somewhere along this thing. Carry on.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, spectacular. Oh, I need to introduce a cannibal into this, like a giant cannibal who's just like, you come pre-seasoned. And
Yes.
decide
Oh
that
my
you're...
God.
So what's going on? Who are you people and why are we here?
Yes. So
Oh, yeah.
I will give the recap to the hero point to Jazzy here for recapping.
Rightly so. Rightly
Fair
so.
to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to golf clap
Hey,
that.
You
Bravo.
all made it to the town
Bravo.
of Brittlemouth. The first week.
Brittlemouth. That was it.
Yes. The first week you met in Yanmas, you met Lord Vashim, you were given a contract to investigate. If there was nothing, you would get paid and basically have a tour. And if you dealt with whatever the issue is that was making the town unsettled, you would be paid double.
More.
So you took a ride up the river on a riverboat. You met Captain Red, a intriguing captain who may or may not want to have dinner with our ranger friend.
Dinner.
You made it to the town of Brittlemouth, and that's where
Something's
last
being
week
eaten.
started. You met a number of townspeople. You met the mayor, Galen. You met head of the guards, Kyra, Lithstorm, who spoke only Elvish for a little while.
We met the witch.
Yeah, you met Diana the
She's
tavern
not a
keeper,
witch.
and Celeste Murphy,
She turned me into a newt.
the witch herbalist, who is not a witch at all.
We never
that is-
actually put
I
her in
got
water.
better.
We never put her in water to see if she could float, so we don't know for sure.
You also met a couple of town guards as well. And basically, talking to all these people, you got the idea that, like, to the west of town, in the swamp, if you kind of follow some of the tributaries that generally lead to the river, there's a bunch of bones that are being found, like washed up, placed, weird. These aren't like full carcasses of animals. These are pieces of bones and fragments of bones and things. So you went to
Look at the
investigate,
bones.
and indeed, holes and wrestling bone creatures with avocado oil ensued, to which 2 creatures that were constructs made of bones were defeated. At which time you had someone pop out that you've been told, a goblin that you've heard about in town, who said,
I found them. I told you I could do it. I found them.
and out popped the goblin,
Creepiest
and
thing I've ever heard, by the way.
out popped the goblin and a halfling. And that is where we left off last week, or 2 weeks ago. So, to get you all back into the minds of your characters, the campfire question tonight is, what does your character do as a hobby or as a downtime? Like, what does your character do when they're not in the midst of adventuring and wrestling bone creatures? And Yerk is not allowed to say oiling himself. I want to know, we need
Well,
a
that is
depth
not
built
hobby,
with
that
this
is-
character.
That is necessary.
I think canonically you have very nice skin, like very nice, and beard and everything.
Lovely
soft.
olive colored.
Very tight, like a
Munch
tiger.
likes to lick things. Munch, when he's not creating things, likes to lick things in order to procure new things. He knits. It's not important. It doesn't do it often, but he does knit.
He knits.
He
What does he
knits.
like to knit?
Mostly things that you can carry crap in little bags, so he can put materials in.
Carry
He's
crap
currently-
in.
Carry crap in.
He's currently trying to
A
be nice to
technical
Munch.
term.
Munch, He's currently trying to work on waterproof knitting so he can carry
Oh.
liquids.
That isn't at all really possible with a knit, but that's all right. He'll be batted for a while.
Guess it depends on what you knit together.
Don't tell Munch what he can't do. He will blow you up.
Apparently.
I just imagine you with all of these little like handmade like crocheted knit sort of like holders for like all your beakers and flasks and things, and you just go around with like a bandolier with like bomb cozies.
You know
Just-
what? Let's
Look,
break
Bomb
it down.
cozies.
I have a bag and I have a bandolero in my equipment already. Well, they're knitted,
I think you should
Spectacular.
bedazzle things.
but he knits things out of wire.
Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Is
So
that
it's
possible?
knit
Things out of
wire.
copper wire. It is possible. It's just not practical or smart.
No, and it would absolutely tear through, like the arm of it would like tear through your clothing all the time.
Eventually, yes.
Eventually.
All right. Our knitting alchemist goblin that licks things.
Lots of licking. Do not forget the licking.
Oh, Jesus. Please.
What about our dwarf or elf friend?
Which dwarf?
Yes, either or. I should have said dwarves, but I committed to dwarf and got stuck.
York, when not angry, tries to whittle with woodwork.
Oh, okay.
Makes pipes.
I don't believe that
Nice.
for an instant.
Hmm.
Very delicate
That-
maneuvering with your fingers.
Yes, very good dexterity and finger.
Okay. All right. I like it.
Take with that what you will.
Yeah, shut up. I'm trying not to be derailed by your shenanigans.
Zero chance tonight.
Last two. Can we top whittling or knitting?
I think I maybe do some well, obviously some brewing on the side. I want to think though that maybe Dirk is a bit of a like a drink connoisseur. Obviously we know he's a drink snob, but I think
Yeah.
he'd maybe like do a bit of touring. Maybe he does a bit of touring, sampling local wines, local beers, local spirits. And maybe trying his hand as his own. The problem is Dirk would like to do all this, but he's been pushed out onto the road because he had there might have been like a moonshine stand behind the old Mojo, but
He had a still.
yeah, maybe, but with the Mojo gone, his whole world is unclear, uncertain, and covered in avocado oil.
Like you do.
Like you do.
I like the picture that I have like a flask on my hip where normally it would have booze in it, but it's just full of oil.
I like the idea that it doesn't just pour out either. You have to kind of pop the end of it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Kind of like a ketchup bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like thick oil.
Yeah, it's thick. This is horrible.
That's funny.
Uh,
All right, I like it. So when you're able to, if your downtime is in one place long enough, you do some brewing, eh?
I think so. But I don't, because Dirk doesn't want to be out here on the road adventuring. He's far more of a homebody. But here we are all the
No.
same.
That totally makes sense. I like it. All right, last but not least.
She mostly trains her fox.
Yeah.
Maybe tries to whistle a tune every now and then. She likes to sing to herself.
Okay. I don't know why. I thought you were going to say something like volunteers in an animal shelter or something.
That would make sense. She tries
So-
to lure cats.
Nice.
She shaves them.
Secretly
All
trying to
right.
build herself a cat suit.
Out of cats. Now
You-
this went Silence of the Lambs very quick. It puts the
I was
lotion
just say
on.
you should maybe talk to your friend who does the knitting. See if you can
Knit a cat suit.
combine
Built
your skills.
myself a cat suit.
Could definitely make the ears.
Please.
Oh boy.
Please make that happen.
Oh,
Suddenly my stars and wishes.
Yes, right? Spectacular. Well, it will have to remain for your stars and wishes as we start the game. None of you are in downtime. I don't even know if anyone did any healing or anything after the combat last time.
I didn't get hurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
You arrogant son of a.
I offered to heal people. I asked people if they were hurt. If nobody listens to Munch, that's their problem.
I don't get hurt yet. No one hurt me.
I don't know that it's a problem. I think there's clear reason behind not listening to Munch.
No, there isn't. No, there isn't.
I didn't not listen to you. I just didn't accept your potion. You
took
said it was
one-
gonna hurt.
I took 1 point of damage,
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
and I'm gonna
Alright.
I'm gonna keep that as a mark of like, hey, I'm out here and I'm doing it.
You did get hit a little bit. All right.
You, like,
All right.
stubbed your toe.
Yeah, well, it was that stubbing your toe hurts. Don't judge people who.
Don't lessen it.
Yeah, exactly. How dare you?
All right. Well, then if no one is in dire need, this goblin and this halfling pop out of the bush, and they see you and say hi.
Hello.
Oh, hi! Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to see you. I can't wait to see you. I heard that there was another goblin in town. There hasn't been another goblin in town since I came to town, but I leave town a lot, but there's never many goblins out there either. So anyways, I'm just really happy to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's your name?
I am Munch. Take a breath.
Hi, Munch. I'm Kermie Frogspawn.
Hello, Kermit.
Shoot,
How are you?
shoot it, Suglani. Shoot it.
Don't
I'm
shoot
good.
goblins.
No, don't shoot goblins, especially this goblin. This goblin really does like not to be hit. But I don't know if you want to shoot the other goblin. I just met you, but I prefer if you didn't shoot that goblin until I was done talking to that goblin. So anyways, nice to meet you. I just came from town. The druid here, no, sorry, not druid, cleric person wanted to find you but couldn't find you, so I said I'd find him for you, and thus I found you, so because I'm a very good scout and this is what I do. Anyways, I found you, and now I'm bored.
Good job. Very
Who
good job.
sent you to find us?
The cleric behind the halfling will tap on his shoulder and say, "Oh, thank you, thank you, Kermit. You did wonderful. I could barely keep up. Hello. I'm the cleric. I wrote to Lord Vashim about the unrest here in town. I don't. I'm not part of the town per se, but I feel that by Gorham's, I've been called up here to help keep the balance between this new town and its influx of people and the nature around it. And I think to a certain extent I've done not a bad job.
You're the storm guy.
The storm guy. Gorham is the god of the wind and the waves, yes? Is that what you're referring to?
Yes.
Yes, he probably
I'm giving
is.
him side eye. A little suspicious here.
All right, so I'm going to show you here. This is Kermie.
Kermit.
This is your scout friend.
I like Kermit.
And...
Sorry, wrong character. Whoop.
No, that's okay. I can't find my cleric dude. I will find him in a minute and show you him. But yes, there is... he's a cleric of Gorham, and that you guys heard about... sorry, Gorham or Gozra? I always get those two mixed up in my brain.
I think it's Gozra.
Yes, sorry, yes, you're right.
There is no Dana. No, that's
Only Zool.
Yes. Yeah, Gorham is the deity of like fighting, and Gozra is wind and waves. Thank you. That is the GG mix up brain parts. So he is the cleric of Gozra, who tries to keep the balance between nature and this new town. Because Lord Vashim is a follower of Abadar, whose edicts are to bring civilization to the frontier, kind of thing. So they kind of run counter to each other.
Yeah.
So,
And Lord Vashim
excuse
is the one
me,
you got hired
sir.
by.
Are you perchance causing the problems that are bothering the natives of the town?
What? No, of course not. No. Why would you say that?
Because the balance is being shifted, and it would be in your best interest for your god and worship to slow the progress.
Would you like an insight check on that one?
I would like to do something.
I would if I can. If I can, like I'm just sort of watching.
I would like
Absolutely.
to assist him.
What's
What's
insight?
These are secret rolls that I make.
Oh, okay.
So what is your perception modifier?
104. No, 7.
I have a 9.
Can I assist him to make it worse?
No.
Stop it. Stop
you
trying to
you
make things
could.
worse.
I would like to.
Why do you always do that?
What is your perception modifier?
9.
It's how
Okay.
he likes to play, Jer.
Dirk.
Tell me how you assist with this insight check. Are the two of you brothers kind of head to head whispering a bit as this happens?
No,
That sounds good.
I don't even want him near me. Him and his oiled up
Yep,
body.
that'll work. Yep, that'll work.
So maybe he's distracting
Yeah.
me? I don't know. Dirk, honestly. Who throws a shoe?
Does our cleric also want to make a religion check? As
Who, me? Yeah, I
yeah.
will totally make a religion check. Do you want to roll that as well?
I would like to
Nope,
assist
that one
him
is
on his
a roll you make.
Shit. 13.
Okay. And is Yerk helping him with his religion check?
Yes.
For the record, do we get a hero point just for showing up tonight?
I made it worse.
Oh yes,
And if so,
you did make it much.
can I just use it for a reroll right now?
Absolutely, yes. Everyone gets 1 hero point at the start of the session. However, Jazzy, you get 2.
Well, Yerk is just fucking with me. I feel like I might need to stab him tonight.
Yerk is killing me out here.
Oh, 30-20. Okay. So
Yerk,
as
honestly.
you guys are talking, as you guys are talking to the cleric, he seems very shocked and surprised when you ask him if he's making things worse for the town. So unfortunately, our goblin Munch isn't sure if he's telling the truth or not. However, Dirk, you are convinced, even with the fact that we're not aided, that he is telling the truth, that he is honestly surprised that you would suspect him at all. He also, with your religion check and the hero point that you use on it, you know that Gozra is a natural deity. And with that, one of the things that their athema is to bring civilization to intrude on the world, but to create undead or despoil areas of natural beauty. So
They're against that. So he
Yes,
would not
now-
be...
Very much so.
He's not the necromancer. That's what you're telling me.
well, these things that you found were constructs. So it's kind of, you're not sure what these things are,
Yeah.
but
A little
they
bit,
were
but
made
they
out of
were
bones and they
affected.
weren't natural.
They were affected by my positive energy.
You guys haven't done any knowledge rolls on them, though, just FYI.
But I did hit them with a shock of positive energy. It's like a strong spirit that Caden Kalian sends down and through my veins. A shot
And
of
through
tequila,
your-
if you will.
Through your gut.
Shuck it to me, baby. Shuck it to me. I gave that out to the world, and it did hurt them. So I'm
Yep.
even though it's not, I understand that it's maybe not an undead creature, but there is some necromancy at work here. That's what Dirk's feeling is. That there's bad.
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I
You-
do?
you have-
There's bad mojo.
What does
Yeah.
Munch want to do?
You asked me to come on the road to assist you. I am going to assist you at all times.
Sometimes Yerk assisting me is just standing over by that tree. Do you see that one over there?
It's a big tree.
No, no.
Can I
Pass
assist
that
by
one. Pass
holding
that
Yerk
one.
back so Yerk
Huh?
can't assist?
Very far away.
Yes.
God, there's going to be like a list of assisting here. I want to help. No, you can't. I kind of would like to do an Arcana check.
Absolutely.
I did an crafting earlier, and I'm pretty sure I can put these together. But I'm going to look at Arcana to see if I know what kind of magic needs to be used primarily. So if I know if it's necrotic or just can be made completely by someone like me.
Yeah, so make a crafting or Arcana check.
Well, it's going to be crafting.
Okay.
Did we get the cleric's
Plus
name?
11.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, it's Quorum.
Quorum, that's right. Okay.
So with an 18, you're just able to kind of like scratch into your memory and just kind of remember that these things are called necrophidius. They are constructs. They are immune to, basically anything of living. So like bleed, death, disease, things like that. The list goes on, but you're not sure exactly how much. And as constructs, they are they're created. They're not birthed or magic together. Sorry, I hit my mic. But the thing is that you don't know much more beyond that. You know that you do not have the ability to construct these with your crafting skills. Like this isn't just like a jigsaw puzzle.
Well,
True, if you want it.
I look at Quorum.
Right.
And I'm like, do you have any idea who might... Like, what is the purpose of creating these, essentially? To harass the town? No one's been attacked, to my understanding. People just don't want to come out into the woods because of the bad, scary things that are out there.
I'm not sure. I just know that these things... I feel that there's something unnatural happening, and that doesn't sit well with me, much more than the town itself.
Sure.
And strangely, I'm not even sure if this has anything to do with the town, but is coincidental. I don't know. I have no idea. To the best of my knowledge, slowly over months, maybe even longer than that, I haven't been around for more than about 6 months. Bones and things have started to appear, weird shadows. There's an unsettledness to the wild outside of the town. But yes, no one has been attacked and nothing has happened, but there is
we were attacked,
unrest.
technically.
Meh.
Oh, touche. Indeed. Are you all right? How is everyone doing?
Dark
No.
hurt toe.
De nada. There's nothing.
Oh, well, wonderful. I'm
What
very happy
What do you
to
make
hear
of
that.
these holes in the ground?
You
He
mean
is
other
gonna
than the
go
wiggle
over it.
bones?
Well,
He's gonna take a look.
maybe, maybe we didn't have an opportunity to talk about this last time, but maybe Saglani's being, a ranger. Like, are these natural burrows? Maybe the bad guy is like literally beneath our feet right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's bigger holes. We could all go down into them.
I have a gaming question.
Yep.
My familiar. Am I able to communicate with it when it comes back? If I send it off somewhere?
You're familiar. To a certain
Alright.
extent, you'd be able to communicate a little bit because it understands you. I don't know that you'd be able to understand.
Oh, yeah, your
it,
little-
but
Your little rotten.
yeah, your little rat friend. That is a very good.
Rat.
You're dead.
It does have the familiar trait.
It does. It is technically a familiar. Yep.
Yeah. But it's not an animal, so like you don't have a speak with animals or something.
It is technically an animal, according to the way it's worded. It counts as a familiar, as a rat, for all
Yes.
intent and purpose.
For all intents and purposes. So then, no, it's not able to speak to you. You can speak to it. It can understand you to a certain extent, and you would have a certain understanding of its behaviors and.
Okay.
Like you could tell when
I
it was
also
scared
have
or when
a
it was.
familiar who has already been down in the holes. So we could send him down again, and although crude, we can communicate with him.
Absolutely. So you guys want to spend some time investigating, exploring, like in exploration mode here is what I'm
We
I'm
could also
getting.
send the fox down the holes.
You can.
Yes. Well, can we just ask? Does Quorum does Quorum has he seen these holes before? Are these holes familiar to him?
No. They are not familiar to him. So he is going to investigate too, and he is kind of he didn't roll well. So he is kind of very confused at this.
Because in the
He
woodlands
is-
that we've been in, we haven't seen anything out of place until we found these holes.
Mm-hmm. That is correct. So feel free to investigate, make some rolls. Just tell me what you do and don't do, and see what you kind of come away with.
I want to.
you-
I want to talk with the goblin.
Sure, absolutely.
See if he's
Uh,
from here.
Have a
knows
dad
what's
talk
going
with him.
on.
Sit him down. Tell him how it goes.
No, not that.
Kermie has kind of like wandered off a little bit and is kind of
Body
at the
language.
edge of things and not really paying attention to all this.
Oh, Kirby.
I will go over and have a little chat with him about, what tribe he's from. I'm just gonna play nice with this other goblin because goblins hear shit because people ignore us.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna see if
How dare you?
what he's heard. So I can do this all out for hours if you would like to roleplay this. Or me's and yous could just roll some dice. Up to you, Mumsy.
Misa and Yusa.
Well, we don't have to roll any dice for this because this is just a role-playing thing. But I get the general gist of what you're saying, so we won't spend too much time on the whole back and forth and back and forth. But basically,
Excellent. Okay.
Kermie is from the Frogspawn tribe, which is...
What a surprise.
I know. Or at least that's what he thinks. He left home very early because he likes to wander, and he realized that he's good at wandering and not being seen. So he
Me too.
was...
Me too.
Right?
Right.
So he disappears to scout, and then the ones that really can't see me are the big biggins.
Me
So-
too.
I
Oh,
keep an eye on the giants, and
the
I
big biggins.
the big biggins. Yeah.
Oh,
So-
big biggins.
I come back to town, I eat a whole bunch, and then once I'm full, I leave, and then I go up into the mountains and I watch for the big biggins, and I count the big biggins, and I listen to the big biggins. I'm not too bad at giant, actually. And then I come back to town, I write a report, I eat a lot, and I go back out.
So the town hired you.
No. I work for Lord Vashim. The town just feed me.
Okay, good. Have you seen anything else that would make you a little nervous around here? Things that aren't the big biggins. What have
Oh, the
you
orcs.
seen?
The
There's
orky
orcs.
orcs.
The orky
Yeah, orky orcs.
There's
Orky
orcs
orcs.
too?
I don't speak the orky orcs. But I see the orky orcs, and they travel in like small groups, and they come and they go, but they don't go too close to town. But they go up in the mountains, and they stay away from the biggie bins. So when I'm trying to get away from the big and biggins, I see the orky orcs. And then I write a report about that too, and I send that back. But I don't go
glad you
this way
can
much.
write. That's nice. That's good.
I know. I'm very good at it.
You are great.
Yeah. I like to practice writing upside down so I get better. So I take the paper and I write like this.
Oh, that's hard to do. I'm impressed.
It is.
So
It is.
the only thing you've seen is the biggie bigs and the orky orcs. Nothing creepy creeps. Nothing.
Nothing creepy creeps, but there are other people around. The town thinks that they're the only ones here, but there's people. They come,
Oh.
they go, they stay, they leave.
What kind of people?
The people.
Us kind of
Uh,
people, or those kind of people?
Those kind of people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody looking for someplace for themselves.
Yeah, I hear that one. So you don't know anything more than we do.
I know. No.
Okay, that's fair. I am going to give him an alchemist thing. Healing, one of my healing things. So, and if you get hurt today, drink this.
Oh, thank you. All right.
You
Should
lost
I
your
hurt-
you lost your filter.
Should I
You're
should I
naked.
hurt myself so I can drink it? Does it taste good if I drink it?
No.
Oh. All right, can you stab me so I can drink it?
No, it's fine. Just wait. If you get hurt, drink it. If you don't get hurt, just drink it tomorrow anyway.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a one and done.
Just drink it tomorrow if you don't get hurt.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I
You're
can't wait to get hurt.
That's a
But
thing.
no,
Okay.
just- Mm, mm.
Okay. Bye. I'm going to go back to them.
So now he's got his elixir from you, and he's kind of like looking at trees and rocks and things of a certain height and holding
Oh,
the
no.
elixir.
Oh no.
I can't control what he does with it. I'm just trying to be nice.
It was very nice.
I will take it off my inventory here.
Corum has been looking at these holes and he is confused, but he's been studying these bones as well, especially. What is everyone else doing during the goblin chit chat? Do you want to roll me any natures? Do you want to go down into the holes and investigate, or are we sending a fox down?
I don't want to make
I would-
anyone send their fox down.
I would like to investigate the holes.
Absolutely.
Nature, you said?
I'll assist in that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
nature or
investigating holes, too.
perception. Your fox can make a perception as well if you are sending. Sorry, I should remember your fox's name. My apologies. Your fox's name is
Claire,
Claire.
like Claire de Lune.
Kevin.
And yeah,
Uncle
I'll
Buck.
send Claire down too.
Okay. All right. So, how much you guys want to spend like a kind of a good chunk of time investigating things here? I'm assuming.
I think so.
Yeah.
I will go in whole by myself.
All
I would
right.
say
Roll
at
me a
least
perception.
15, 20 minutes or so.
Well, you're not by
Yeah.
yourself down there.
Yeah.
We sent Claire down there, so don't bother with Claire, please.
Bother with Claire.
Claire might
You're going to
lick
roll
them.
me. Perfect. All right. 17 15s and 2 16s. So, with this being said, the holes do appear to be dug. You see claw marks or scrape marks. Like they appear to be dug by creatures. With a 16 on Claire and Yurk down underground, you realize that these holes seem to be interconnected. These appear to be maybe burrows. And some of these holes actually almost seem like they've kind of like caved in a little bit, like the holes were too close to the surface, and so they just kind of caved in. And the big holes are kind of entrances and exits, but basically there's like a warren of tunnels underneath this area. And I would say that Claire even brings up some more bones from down in these holes. But yeah, that's kind of what you get from all of this. Yurk would also see some more pieces of bones and things here in the in amongst the dirt. These aren't clean tunnels. They were
Is there any feces
dug
in the
in haste.
tunnels, Yerk?
Is there any feces in the tunnel?
only if Yurk or Claire left them there.
Aw, Yerk shitting in public again. Look at this.
Not from the snakes.
Yes, but like animals, like
No.
No scat.
Recent. I think these are recent holes.
Skibbity boppy dee do. Beat up up a boo.
So these aren't animal holes. Like, did the bone, what do we call them? Wiggle bones? Do you think the wiggle bones dug them? And if so, why? Like, I don't get the holes. Careful.
So remember, these creatures did pop up
Because you
from
lost
these
your
holes.
mojo.
This is like trap. They left here like trap.
Maybe.
Okay,
Seems like they were using them to travel around without being seen. That's
someone-
usually what an infrastructure underground is for.
if someone's building these, then they need a workshop or something, right? Munch? Yes?
Pardon?
When you built your little rotten rat thing there, did you need a shop or something to build it in?
Hey! Be nice, you pompous alcoholic.
Well, he's got you pegged.
Fair. I take a drink from my flask.
I don't think that you need, and to build these guys, yes, you need some sort of laboratory.
You think so?
That's a multi-syllabic word. I'm sure you can work it out. We'll just call it a lab.
Did you just call it a multi what?
Syllabic. It means lots of parts to the.
I heard
It's a lab.
I heard multi-Slavic. I'm like, that's odd.
No, that's Slavic.
Well, sorry. Is there anywhere? Well, I mean, I'll
How about
ask.
we
I'll ask
Quorum.
Quorum if there's
Quorum.
like, is there any? Does he know of any buildings or abandoned places out here in the woods that maybe someone could use as a laboratory?
Any witch huts?
Oh,
That's a good question.
He seems excited, and he's like, oh, but, yes. And he stops and he thinks, and he's like, Kermie. And Kermie stops his attempt to climb a tree and turns, and he's like,
Yes.
Kermie, the ruins, the abandoned, the stone, and he's like,
You mean northeast from here, exactly, let's see, got long legs, short legs, long legs, short. Yeah, it would take approximately like a good 3.5 hours if we went the Kermie way. It would probably take more like 4 or 5 if we went the U way. But yes, we could get there. I know exactly what you're talking about. I could totally get you there. No problem. No problem. Are we going the Kermie way?
We have a very skilled ranger here. We can get there.
We can go the Kermie way.
Thank
The
you,
only
Dirk.
tall one that's very talented.
I am a scout too, my friend.
The Kermie way is just through the bush instead of
Yep.
around the bush. But
Yep.
we could go the ranger way.
We can go Kermie way. It's fine.
What's the saying?
They're
Two in the
small
hand is
too.
worth. One in the hand is worth two in the bush.
something like that.
Whose bush? It's important. Anyway.
So, Quorum takes all this and he's like, there's some ruins. I knew about them. I haven't really gone. There was no need to. They're outside of town, and they've been ruined since I've been here.
Ruins of what?
Yes.
Like a castle or something, or
No. Much smaller than that. They appear to have been like the foundations of a house or something.
do I think he's still being legit with us?
Yes, you rolled well with your insight.
Okay.
He seems excited when you say this, and he's kind of like, "Oh!" As soon as you said ruins, this popped straight into his head, and he's like, "This is the only thing I can think of."
Kermie wouldn't lie anyway.
So you guys have been out, about half a day. This is into not late, sorry. It's past the noon hour, but you guys left in the morning. So to get out here to do this battle investigate.
You're not afraid of the dark,
you
are you,
guys-
Munch?
I can see in the dark. Are you afraid of being sober?
He may have
You will
time
run out of booze.
potions.
Holy crap! That was an honest question. Look at here, you little goblin.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got your number and he's calling it.
Fight!
Oh wait,
Fight!
calling it. Calling it.
Calling it.
Calling it.
Call-
See, this is all from the pregame. This is all from the pregame.
Let's do it this way.
I'm recording it from now on. Okay.
Yeah. For the
And then
listening
switch?
viewing audience, we are all of the generation that this
Millennials.
I'm Gen X.
Zennial. Elder Zennial Millennial.
I'm an Elder X.
And for any assholes
Carry on.
that think I'm boomer, I'm not. I'm Gen X. God
I'm
damn
close
it.
to Boomer. I'm so close.
Technically, you're
Anyway.
closer to boomer than I am.
By a bit, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You both look like Boomer.
Yes, sir.
Go fuck yourself, Ryan. Okay, let's release the Kermie
So much for PG-13.
and fall.
Time PG-13.
What?
The
Shut
guy
up!
who just swore.
The guy
Just-
who's running it.
Just play the game. What the?
Okay. So Kermie is
know,
happy
I
to
know,
lead
I know.
you, and Corum is excited when you asked about the ruins. And as you guys start heading out, Corum is going to fall in kind of in beside all of you.
I think I'm gonna have a drink while we walk. Because
Oh,
What a surprise!
you know, I'm that guy.
That guy.
Munch will bring up the rear with Corum if I can.
Sure.
He's kind of likes halflings. Halflings got him interested
It's not
in this
too
whole
muddy
thing.
though, is it?
So yes, it is kind of like
Jesus.
swampy, kind of muddy. You guys you follow this little like brook kind of tributary for a little while, and then you kind of venture off from it. But basically, you're heading mostly north, a tiny bit east, so a tiny bit closer to town, as the town is east of you right now.
Yeah.
But you're gonna end up northwest of town still, so kind of think of a triangle.
Yep.
So.
Okay.
So you guys head that way.
I try not to get my boots too muddy.
All right.
Aw, is the princess getting dirty?
I paid good money for these, Munch. I paid good money for them.
So Corum asks you all about who hired you and what exactly is your mandate or desire, or what do you want to do here? He seems honestly curious as to I guess like who's paying you and what is the desired outcome.
I will inform him that we were hired by his boss, Lord Pompentool. And
I'm sorry. No. I don't work for Lord Vashim. I've been
just
called
the
here
But
by
you did send him the warning.
yes, Lord Vashim is the benefactor of the town, and I was concerned about it, but I've sent
As
several
a fellow
letters to
cleric,
him.
I think you would know that he works for a higher power.
Indeed. But
Froggy,
Lord Vashim
Froggy
Are
is-
you
does.
talking to me?
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm taking heat from everywhere today.
Did you bring burn ointment?
Oh my gosh.
Just keep drinking till it cools down.
I'm gonna have to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Kermie
All the
offers
emotional
you the
damage.
elixir.
Kirby offers you the elixir.
No, I'm not drinking that. I'm not
I
drinking
think
that.
you need this more than I do.
No, that is swill. No.
That is such swell. That's great.
And your brother's
alright,
just
Ryan?
down there like,
He's probably wallowing in the mud.
Anyway, carry on.
Yes. Sorry. Again, I'm just curious to what ends does this party wish to achieve?
we were sent to figure out what the boogie woogie was that's scaring all the peoples. We think it might be the Wiggle Bones, and whoever created the Wiggle Bones. Technically, our contract says we can come look and we can keep the money. We get half pay, but if we find a problem, we get full pay. So technically, we really don't need to be here, but we do our jobs right. Some of us take pride in our workmanship.
If there's
And
someone
I
building
kinda-
these monsters,
Do a little head nudge to the drunk dwarf.
I'm not drunk right now.
right now.
I'm
being the
going to be
operative
if
words.
you continue this, though.
That's my plan.
You drive me to drink, Munch. We're just going to find who's causing the problem and put an end to that so that we can get paid.
We
And then
already
we're
did
one
task
step
one.
closer to my mojo.
Oh.
It's a bar.
Oh,
it's a bar.
I-
Don't
It's a
get
bar.
it- Don't
It's
get
a
it twisted.
bar.
It's a
Tavern.
bar.
Ah.
Tavern. It's the finest. It was a fine establishment until Yerk let
Oh.
those brigands in that night.
I got
Hey.
nothing. I got nothing. These are my fault.
You lost your tavern to a brigand?
They burned
Pirates
it down.
stole your-
They burnt it down.
Pirates burnt your bar.
Yeah.
Oh my. That sounds like a tale indeed.
Not pirates, brigands. There were no boats involved.
Sorry. colloquially, and then he's about to argue like word choice, and then he's like,
actually?
never mind. I mean,
He pulls an
I'm just
actually
curious.
and then stops talking. Yeah.
I'm just curious. What if the thing causing the problems had been, say, a bear or a dragon or something like that, something of a natural nature? What
I would have
you
never
call it
let
on?
bear or dragon into bar. We're brigands.
So as
I
much as
think
I could,
he means what's going on in the town.
Oh, but
So- I pursed out the contract, and we just have to determine what it is.
He
There
knows
actually is no,
but
there's
he's
no
like,
subclause for us dealing with the problem.
are you
We just have to
concerned?
figure out what it is.
Are you concerned that we're going to like butcher some sort of natural creature? Is that your fear?
Yes, it
That would be
is.
my guess as a fellow follower of
You got to know how to.
Gozra.
I'm like, you got to know how to
Gozra.
talk to these tree huggers. Listen, whatever the problem is, that's what we've been sent to deal with. You yourself sent a letter. If it was just a bear, would you have sent the letter?
Well, no, but if I had
Then
been wrong, I'm just
clearly it's not a bear. Unless you're not a very good cleric.
Oh,
There's the
Oh,
cleric that let
well,
his place of worship burn to the ground.
It was my brother.
you can't go blaming all the world's problems on someone else.
They were clearly brigands. They were even wearing their club's colors.
I was drunk.
How dare you insult a fellow brother of Gozra?
Oh, God. Listen, can we all just have a drink, have a hug, and get on with this?
We're trying to
Indeed.
get on with this.
Quorum he's like, oh, metaphorical hugs. I see.
Oh. Sue will give him a hug.
Oh, thank you. And
You've been in the woods
he
very
hugs
different
you
times. Smells.
around the middle because he is short.
By chance, does this cleric
like your
smell
fox.
like cabbage?
Do you wish to sniff him?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna send in my
I'd
familiar. I'm gonna
I'd
send
like
in
to
my.
Probably
roll for
already have.
sniff.
I'm gonna send my familiar in to sniff him.
You have a
All right.
familiar?
Yerk.
Oh,
Yes.
right. Yes, Yerk.
Can I
I'm sorry.
assist in the sniffing?
Sorry, I missed what you said, Ryan.
I said, can I assist in the sniffing?
Absolutely.
I think you're doing
as,
this.
Honestly, I
sniffing.
would have already.
You're assisting by sniffing.
as Quorum is hugging Sugwale. Oh, I'm never gonna get this name right.
Sug-
Sue.
Sue.
A dwarf and a familiar come in and give a whiff. With a 25, Yerk, your olfactory senses are spectacular. And no, he does not smell like cabbage. However, there's a little bit of a natural kind of hippy dippy, not disgusting, but a little bit of.
Patchouli! He smells like
Truly, I
patchouli!
was just about to
He
say
is a
that.
halfling though, so he has small hands.
He smells like patchouli and nag champa.
Small hands smell like cabbage.
And
No,
slightly
thank you.
unwashed.
Yeah, hippie, totally.
Maybe a little skunky.
Body odor, weed.
I don't even know why
nag
we're doing
champa.
this. Listen,
All right.
You came
no
up
more.
with the
No,
idea.
no,
You asked.
no more talking. No more talking. We're gonna have a nice, quiet
So-
walk through the woods.
After the hug, he kind of derailed the conversation about what exactly your exact kind of desires were, but he seems kind of all right with the sense that you are here and you're going to deal with the thing, and it appears that the thing is not natural.
I'll-
So I'm just
He's
I just
placated.
I invite him to voice his concern. I'm like, what is the concern?
oh well, just to keep nature and the natural balance. People and society are infringing upon it, and to the best of my ability, I keep the balance. And
This is what I find
Yes, that's-
peculiar about your letter, my friend, because like why not just let whatever's terrifying the town run it down, and then your balance is closer to where you want it.
oh, I don't wish harm upon people. I've gotten to know the townspeople quite well. I just if the town were to be abandoned by Lord Vashim and it were to return to nature, I wouldn't be upset.
Exactly. So
But
why
I
send
don't
the
wish
letter?
ill on anyone.
I don't get you.
So what we're talking here?
If I
because
may
can probably
interject, I
make
do
that
not
happen.
think that it's a matter of him wanting to harm the people that are here and trying to make a life. It's more of a matter of making sure that nature is not overrun by them.
Fair, Sue, but if the nature is pushing back against them right now, why not just let it push back? Why write the letter?
If he doesn't know what it is, then it's not certain that it is natural that's pushing back.
Okay.
I felt I felt an unease. I felt an uncertainty, but not more than that. And
But why
well,
not?
to be frank,
aren't-
I am one individual, and I know my limitations.
Don't you have like
Did
little
you-
hippie friends or something to reach out to though? Why would you reach? Why would you reach out to the Lord
Hey,
and no less a
Doubting
follower
Lush.
of Abadar?
Doubting Lush, calm down.
If he felt like the town was no longer profitable, perhaps he would stop being the benefactor of it and people would move away.
Again, I feel like
And
this is
if he
serving your
chose not to,
motives.
then perhaps he would send aid and the town.
We're gonna continue, but I'm watching you.
Oh, all right.
Based on what we've heard from everybody else in this town, this man is not the only one that thinks that something unnatural is happening.
Sure,
Or do you
did get-
forget the conversation you had in the bar the first night?
My
That led
mind,
you to try to
madam.
drop your trousers in the back of the bar.
My mind is like a steel trap.
It's more
Yeah,
like a
it just
flask.
traps all the wrong information.
If I could get everyone to drop their characters on the new map down here in the corner. I see Munch and I see Yerk, so I need Dirk and Sue. Spectacular. Wonderful. All right. So eventually you guys make your way and you've come to this area.
Even though I've asked for a quiet walk, like Dirk is still yakking. Like I just want to make clear that I'm not the villain here.
No one's calling you a villain.
But I'm being treated like one.
You just have some very antiquated views on the world.
Oh, pardon me. Let me get.
So-
you know what you need? You need a good stiff drink.
You need a good stiff kick in the...
Careful.
Moving on.
He can't get anything stiff. He lost his mojo.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Is Yerk just in the background enjoying all this, smoking his pipe that he's
Smoking.
whittled?
Oh,
That's the best part. He's on Munch's side picking on the brother. This is awesome. As long as I don't go too far.
All right. Kermie has led you all here, and he's
Like, this is the place that we were talking about. I told you it would take us here. If we had gone my way directly through the bushes, we would have gotten here precisely.
There might be somebody in there. Talk, but please quiet.
in where? Can we see a building?
Yes, so you have come to this new area. There does appear to be kind of some natural paths, kind of worn down, but it appears as if nature's kind of reclaimed this area. As much as there clearly was a building here, as there is some foundation stones, even a little bit of floorboards left, what was probably like a garden of sorts appears to be kind of overrun. And overgrown. I say garden of sorts because like clearly there's like clumps of like flowers that aren't native to this area, you know, big, tall, pink or something. But they seem to have spread out. So that, yes, this place was obviously once inhabited. These aren't ancient ruins. They are something that's fallen into disrepair and disuse much more recently than that, but probably more than. Yeah, I don't know. Make me some rolls. See what you see.
I'm just trying to figure.
Perception checks.
Is there? I'm specifically. I'm specifically looking to see like what purpose this building may have had in its prior form.
Absolutely. Roll me perceptions. If there's any other things you would like to roll, let me know.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
We gravel guts. Very perceptive. Very perceptive.
All right. So
I rolled nature, actually.
Eyes like a hawk.
Jazzy's the only one. The
so
rest of us are,
Munch.
you can see over the bushes. That's it.
Yeah. Suglani, you see, I got it one time. You see, yes, this was indeed a house, likely, or a cottage of sorts. This is big enough to have been like a single family dwelling. There was no like barn or any sort of other building. Maybe it had been 2 stories or like a story and a half. What remains is kind of just cornerstones and floors. Vines and vegetation is growing through what would have been the floorboard area in places. But with a 26, you even see that there's some like char marks still, that there's like burnt evidence of like burnt. But wood and such that had been burned has maybe large parts of it have like just decomposed and rotted away. You're thinking with the 26 even that this is like many years ago. But years, not decades.
Okay.
Can
Well,
can I look
this is
for
definitely
signs
the
of,
ruins of a house. Was there a fire here? Does anyone know?
Kermi and Quorum shrug and
I want to check out this hole. It looks slightly on the map. It looks different, so I'm assuming it looks different to us.
sorry, those are not holes. Those are tree stumps. So those are trees going up. So,
My bad. I'll go over here now.
Can I look for signs of like a struggle or like a fight or something in the past?
absolutely, yeah.
Would
You
say
wanna roll me a
survival
perception?
or a warfare? Would either of those
Ooh,
apply?
either or. Make whatever roll you would like.
Just because I never get to use it, I'll use warfare. Well, that's terrible.
Okay.
So let's move along.
Okay. With a 12, if there was a war here, there's no evidence that you could tell. Maybe there was, and they've just washed away and such. You can't tell.
Well, let's move
not sure.
closer.
Yeah,
As a
move yourselves
group,
on the map.
or just a little bit.
Or maybe send Sue in.
Maybe Sue and I can go in there. Maybe Froggy.
You
I
wanna
don't know
leave-
how quiet Froggy is.
You want to leave me with Kermit? Kermit? Oh,
Well, you gonna hurt him?
no.
If he does, I have the elixir.
Oh, jeez.
There you go. Okay, we'll wait here.
No, I'm more than willing to go in with Claire in the lead here, kind of.
Yeah.
I can
Go ahead,
I
look
can
around.
I'll follow you in because I also have a
I'm
fair
going to
spell.
move up a little bit. I think to about there.
Why don't we sit behind this stump?
So if you're stealthing, canonically, if you want to say you're stealthing, please make that roll. If you want to say that you're hiding, you need to make a stealth roll as well. If you are perceiving, looking around, I'm going to keep your perception checks and just kind of roll them over.
I'll hide because I'm like a ninja.
Okay.
Drunk ninja.
Like Drunkest Ninja.
I believe it's called Drunken Style.
So Corum is investigating as well.
Love you, Jer.
All right.
I'm taking my dice and going
So
home.
yeah. So Dirk, you're moving, hiding fairly well.
Yeah, I find some like bushes
our rain-
or something and tuck in.
Absolutely, yeah. So you can be considered hidden if you would like. Our ranger's moving fairly stealthily. Technically, Claire would need to make a roll too if Claire is coming along. Munch and Yerk, you're not as hidden as perhaps you wish you were.
I don't want to hide. I'm actually going to the building quietly.
I'm like hiding behind a tree trunk.
He found a couple
Like-
squeaky.
Apparently, squeaky ground pieces. Yes.
I'm behind
Sorry.
the tree trunk, but like my mohawk is sticking up over it.
And it's a little shiny from the oil, so it catches the light just right. It looks
And it's
good,
just,
though.
Like a plume of smoke coming out of my pipe. Like,
Would stealth just be a dex modifier for Claire?
Yes, if she's not trained in it, but oof. Claire saw a squirrel and yipped at it.
Oh boy.
It's fine.
So yeah, move yourselves around, investigate. Tell me what you want to do. This map is yours to do with as you see.
I think that some of us who are quieter should move up and look around, and everyone else should just wait.
Waiting.
I'm gonna come over here and look at some of the char marks wherever they may be.
Is this-
Yeah. They appear to be on the interior of the building and the exterior of the building, mostly.
Hey.
I'm looking for signs of habitation, or
Mhm.
maybe a hidden basement.
Okay.
Someplace I would work.
You don't see a basement in this building. I'm rolling over your perception from before, which was
Horrible,
10.
Thank you
So
for asking.
you don't see anything that appears to be underground. I'm going to say that Claire is the one who discovers this and chased the squirrel all the way to the kind of underneath this tree, and it sees a foot
So,
of a skeleton sticking out here.
Oh boy.
and then yips.
And yips.
And yips, yeah.
Yip, 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 yip.
I'm gonna go.
The skeleton is half underneath this log. It appears. Just the legs are sticking out at this time.
All right. Well, at Claire yipping, I'm assuming it's gonna be like in a way that I've trained her. I'm gonna go see what she found.
Absolutely. So you rolled a 26. You see a pair of humanoid legs sticking out from underneath this tree. It appears as if the body or legs was once like kind of in maybe a little buried, a little bit of a shallow grave. Maybe there's been a little bit of erosion. Maybe there's been some animal activity. But yeah, they're sticking out from underneath this fallen tree. This tree appears to have fallen.
On them?
Well-
The tree seems to be the tree fall seems to be newer. It still has some like green leaves.
Check for ruby slippers.
you want me to lift this tree?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Athletics.
Can I assist?
You stand on
Absolutely.
it?
Start
Does
bringing
the
it
alcohol
back.
give you more strength?
Okay.
Make me athletics checks.
Your brother stands on it and pulls a branch upwards.
Yerk rolled a 23. Oh, jerk! You're
Wow.
assisting, but you get right the proper like deadlift kind of squat pose, and you show up your brother a little bit.
Look at that.
Everyone gets lucky. He's got the strength of the booze.
So, with that, you're not able to like heft this like tree like it's a caber toss or something, but rather you're able to like lever it up, and so the end that you are lifting is raised, and the roots at the other end are still on the ground, but you're able to lift it up enough that there is definitely some space. I'd say like 2.5 feet maybe over the body.
Pull it out.
Yeah, I'll pull the skeleton
I'll
out
save
from
that
underneath
groaning
the tree.
under the weight of the tree. Pull it out!
Okay. So you pull out the body. I'm just gonna move you a tiny bit here.
I got a hernia.
And now you have a body here. It appears to be skeletal remains, but still kind of intact. It's not disgusting, but it is definitely decomposed to a certain extent. Safety tools. Is everyone okay with descriptions of?
Oh, you're good.
Yes, more.
Okay. Safety tools, yes.
More
Gross
blood.
us out. Go ahead.
No cookies here.
Can I use my medicine to try to discern anything else out from the like?
Absolutely.
He probably died from the tree falling on him, but can I confirm that? Like,
you are welcome to roll me a medicine check.
I would like to assist.
stunningly good. Yep. He died from a tree falling on. Medicine is one of my best fucking skills.
You rolled a 2.
I know. Shut up.
Yeah, you rolled a 2 plus 9.
Everyone
Ouch.
has a lucky day, right?
Yeah. So you can't tell much. This is
dead.
just your medicine
right?
skill is better
He's
on the
dead,
living.
Jim. He's
Yeah.
dead, Jim.
I'm not a coroner.
No.
I'm not
Anyone
a
else wanting to
CSI.
know or do anything?
Can I try survival? See if he died before the tree. Like, can I see if he died from the tree or from something
Yeah.
before?
That would be my
Munch is
my
wandering.
brother Grissom Gravel Gut. He was a great CSI.
Okay.
Fine.
And Munch, while you're wandering, roll me a wander around and roll me a perception, and roll survival 14. You don't know how this individual died, but you can tell that they have been dead and decomposing longer than this tree has been fallen. This tree still has some green, like wilty, not
Oh,
not
so they
green.
were, like, dead
The
in the-
leaves on it are still like wilting, not yet fallen off.
Clearly, I see what you mean.
Hide him with tree.
I see. So he was dead and the tree fell on him when he was dead.
Yes.
Yes.
Since I have so
Put away my
much
CSI kit.
faith in the Wonder Twins' ability to investigate things, I would also like to make a medicine check.
Absolutely,
What are
yeah.
you saying?
You two are awesome. That is what she's saying.
Ooh. Okay, natural 20.
I hate you. I hate you.
Just
So
getting
you
real
are-
personal.
You're able to tell that this is this body was probably elf or half elf. There's very elven kind of features, long, thin kind of bones. Obviously, the ears are no longer there, but you yourself recognize kind of the anatomy of your ancestry. You can tell that this individual has been dead for many seasons. They've decomposed for a while, but the big tell is that there's char marks on the leg bones, all the way in spots, but all the way onto the bone of this individual. This individual likely died of burns or something related to that, as it's all the way onto their bones.
Are you telling me my original autopsy was incorrect?
Unfortunately, yes. So I'm
Inconceivable.
gonna like look at the body, and I'm gonna look at the house, and look at the body, and look at the house again, and so theory here is that this probably was some sort of fire in this brethren here, either elf or half elf. I'm not sure. Likely died part of the fire, cause of the fire, but the burning on the bones would indicate that he was very badly burned.
Yes. So like 3rd-degree burns that this individual would have suffered
Yeah.
from, which without treatment would have been fatal.
Would
Um,
definitely
clearly.
have killed him. Yeah.
Clearly.
It's clearly fatal. Yeah.
Clearly.
I think it's 4th degree when it kills you.
I'm within natural 20. I'm going to say that you also know that this was a female elf, and that they would have been not young but not old. There's no telltale markers of them being like a youth. They were obviously an adult, but they didn't have any like degenerative nature. Munch, with your perception, with the 19, as you're walking around and perceiving things, you are muted.
Sorry about that. Okay. Yes.
As you're walking around, you hear this. Do you have your Sirenscape on?
I do not. It does not want to work on my computer.
Okay.
Oh,
You hear the very familiar sounds. It's almost like castanets.
Oh, it's
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I scream wiggle worms, wiggle bones, and immediately run back to these people.
all right, I will allow you to do that. As
Great.
why don't we all roll initiative, see how terrible the lineup is, and then we'll go to break.
Oh,
So we can
boy.
worry about it for some time. That's nice of you.
Yeah, yeah. I thought, don't say I don't ever
just
give you
use?
anything.
Can I use my perception that I'd rolled 19?
No. I'm gonna make you roll again, and since you were stealthing, but now everyone's gone and done something else, you are going to have to all roll perception for it, for your initiative, unless
Oh,
you
look
make
at
me.
that. Woo!
All right. So, Munch, you rolled a natural 1. We are not using my house rules, which I sometimes use, which means you lose an action the first round. So be very happy that we are going by the official Pathfinder rules.
Thank you, Mom.
be cruel to him. Be cruel to him.
What did I do to you?
You've
And
been
I will
beating him
add
up
your-
all night.
Never mind. I got it. Sorry.
Thank you.
Let
I'm
me
not sure
bend
if-
over and show you the bruising. Jeez.
Oh, there was no bruising. I never missed the target.
All right.
All
The
right.
good news is that when you say this and you come running back, you see Quorum prepare as well for combat. So Quorum will be joining you in combat. However, Kermie gives a very terrified little.
Oh, nope, 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 nope.
And dives for cover.
He's smarter than he looks.
And that is where we will leave it. All you know is that you hear the sound of bone castanets coming and getting louder.
Yeah. We'll kill him in a minute.
Thanks for the follow, Meadow. Okay, so we're gonna go to break. We're gonna go to break.
Break.
In the past 2 weeks, I don't know what happens, but when we go to break here, it crashes. So if you see the stream crash, we will be right back. Here we go.
We will.
Wish me luck.
We promise.
Hold on to your
Good
lug
luck.
nuts. There we go. We're back. Ta-da.
Ah!
Spectacular.
Oh, God.
Let's do
Which
this.
one? There are lots.
Yes.
I don't know how
All
I
right.
feel about this conversation you were having while we were gone.
See?
Yes. So this is a homebrew. This is an original adventure. I may have run this once before. I may have run it
Uh-oh.
with individuals who know Pathfinder pretty well. And
And they died. Yeah.
so I may have made some adjustments,
Bring it.
as a GM does.
We're happy to
So
die.
my question is, how much smack were you guys talking about only having had 1 hit point? And like,
Bring it,
I
Mikey.
talked no smack. No smack came from this ranger's lips. None.
Bring it on. I'm ready for it.
I feel like I should ask Yerk to pick a number between 1 and 5. How many creatures does he want to grapple?
I don't think you want to ask for that.
Yeah, because he likes to see the party in pain. Pain.
I think the real question is how much avocado oil did he bring?
I rolled a 4.
4. Oh. All
Let's
right.
do it.
We'll see. We'll see.
Munch has some things that will work in place of his avocado oil.
I actually rolled a decent initiative.
Don't worry about
Yes.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
then never mind.
Nope. Go ahead.
I see a 27 and a 33 on the board, so
So my creatures may have rolled a natural 20, one of them. But again, we're not using house rules. We're using official Paizo rules. So my creature will not get an extra action on its initiative, we're just gonna switch to some wonderful battle music here. As first, let me just see. The first creature that you see appear is down here in the southern corner. And then the second one is up here in the northern corner. And that is what appears in front of you. These creatures come bounding out of the underbrush and the forest and such. They just come racing towards you. What you heard was the sound of them running. Yes, these do not appear to be the same creatures that you fought before. So this one is going to go first. It is going to use a special ability. Don't worry about it, as it is going to...
Don't worry about it.
That's Munch's line.
Yeah. Stop stealing
All right.
my wines. That's copywritten. Trademark.
Ooh, let's see. Trademarked, eh? Well,
He made sure of it.
okay.
Businessman.
All right, it's going to go after Munch first. So it comes running in, and then...
I'm sorry, you can use it.
75 feet?
I rolled for it. So it moved, used its movement, but with its special ability, it's still going to be able to take an attack. So it is, it comes running towards you. Its body is gangly and bony. There's protrusions at angles that there shouldn't be, like at kind of like the elbows and the shoulders and things. And it is going to attempt to hit you. With its legs.
Have at ya.
Munch. 22.
Just. 21's my
Okay.
AC.
All right, so it is going to do 9 piercing, which is its minimum damage. But then, because it came running at you so quickly, it does an extra d6, so an extra 2 damage as it does so. And you are going to take 2. That 2 is going to be bleed damage as it comes running in, and it kind of like rips you open with its bony the thing sticking out of its body.
So I lose protuberances. Anyway, I take
Protrusions?
9 points of damage.
Yes,
And,
and
then
you
I
will
take
take
an additional
2
2. So
on
I
your
take
turn.
11 points, or do I
Nope,
just take 9 and then I lose 2 on my turn?
You lose 2 on your turn at the end of your turn because that is persistent bleed damage.
Okay.
Okay.
that's
So if
how
you do
that
any
works.
healing, your persistent bleed damage will go away. All right.
Egg salad.
This one's gonna go.
That's a lot of movement.
Mhm.
That has to be stopped.
Mhm.
Oh, stop
All
being
right.
so happy about it.
I'm gonna roll again to see who it goes after. Okay. It is gonna go after Claire first.
Oh, God.
It comes running in at Claire, and it's going to attempt to do the same to Claire.
Well, Claire actually has
Okay.
a god, so ask for
Well,
some
we
help.
can't outrun these things if they're running that fast.
Yeah.
Okay, 25 is
Oh,
going to
yeah,
be a
that'll
hit,
hit. Yep.
but not a crit, correct? Claire's AC is higher than 15?
Yes, it's 19. Yep.
Perfect. Okay, so that's going to be a hit and not a crit, so it's going to be 12 piercing damage. And Claire is going to take 1 persistent bleed damage on Claire's turn. And that is these creatures. That is their full round of, like all 3 actions. Remember, you get 3 actions per round. So they moved and then moved and moved. But with a special action, when they stride twice, they get to finish off an attack because they just come barreling in towards you. And they're like spiny and pokey. Here, let me just, in case you wanted to know what they look like.
Are they-
Well.
Yeah.
But
So just flavor, you know.
Can I roll to unsee?
All right. Next up is none other than our cleric, who only has 1 point of damage. Think you'll make it out on stage?
Ow! This guy's hurt.
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes to that.
I
will. I'm gonna use the shield action.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you're gonna cast shield, raise shield.
Raise my shield.
Okay, you're gonna raise your shield.
Yeah.
You have 2 more actions.
I think I will. I think I'm gonna cast Divine Lance on the one that's on Claire, because the goblin was a bit of a jerk to me earlier, so I'll let him.
Okay. Doing so, that one will get some cover as you do have allies in the way. The one directly in front of you would not.
Okay.
So
But I
its
can't-
AC would be
and
harder to
I can't
hit.
Move, I can't move because that takes an action, correct?
Yes, you can move. You could step, which is 5 feet, and would not incur an attack of opportunity if they had that. You could stride, which is your movement, so you can move up to your whole movement for only 1 action.
Yeah, but I don't have an action because if I shield, that's 1 action. Then if I Divine Lance,
Yes.
that's 2.
That's 2. Okay, then
So
yep.
can I
you
move
would not be
5
able to
feet
move.
without burning an action?
No, that is a step. That would be an action.
Okay.
But it would not incur an attack of opportunity.
Well,
You could give up the shield.
if the one to
Just
hit
saying.
the goblin is easier, I'll do that one, I guess. An 18.
Okay. An 18 against this dude will not be a hit.
Okay.
Not a fumble, though.
All right. Well, that's my turn.
Okay, but you've raised your shield, or you have your shield up.
Yeah.
So that is good. Yurk, what do you want to do?
I would like to move to here, in front of Dirk. I will then give myself Dwarven Rochambeau.
The Dwarven Rochambeau.
I will
Gonna
enrage,
punch himself in the nuts.
Okay.
and then I will swing.
All right, swing away.
Hold on, my character sheet's all.
Put some stank on it.
Oh, the stank on. That was really low. How's it so low?
That is.
You rolled a 2.
Because you rolled a 2, yeah.
Well, that's me.
All right. Remember hero points, not to backseat drive anyone, but that's just a thing. And I apologize. I realized I hadn't
How
rolled for
about that?
quorum. It's 31. Sure. You want to use your hero point?
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was rerolling.
Perfect. All right. So I'm going to pull a crit card. So with a 31, you natural 20, you have crit, and it is also a crit a hit. So you're going to move up 1 is to the crit standard. You do slashing. So slashing, it's called Bewildering Display, crit effect. The target is flat-footed until the end of its next turn. Nice. So I am flat-footed. I will give it a flat-footed thing here. And so that lowers its AC by 2. And so it's going to be 28 slashing with 4 fire damage. Tell us again about how you're doing fire damage.
That is from my ability that I know the name of. My dragon, my red dragon.
Didn't you put a rune on your axe or something?
No.
Okay. You're just imbued with this fire ability. Okay, so Dragon Instinct. While raging, you can increase the additional damage of the rage from 2 to 4 and change its damage type to match that of your Dragon's Breath weapon instead of the damage type of the weapon or unarmed attack. Very nice. If you do this, your rage gains the Arcane and Invocation trait as well as the trait matching the damage type. Spectacular. So...
Better than who
Yeah.
says the oil from his skin catches fire.
Nice.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Is it like,
I like
when
it.
people used to light the axe on their arms to burn off all their hairs? You're just hairless from like the elbow down?
Yeah, I probably don't have any hair on me. The beard's probably all singed at the bottom.
No,
All
no
right.
split ends.
Spectacular. All right, so you come striding in. You're angry and you hit this thing critically and just wail on it. It seems to give this cry or gurgle a sound of pain or discomfort or surprise. It's hard to tell. But yeah, you feel like you see bone fly off this thing as you hit it.
Wow.
This is what I expected.
All right. My little cleric is gonna go. He is going to cast shield on himself. He is going to then cast guidance on our ranger friend right here. So you can add a +1 to your d20 roll. Next turn, you can choose it on any d20 roll, but you can only use it once. And then he is going to step away because that is him. A ranger, your companion animal has been attacked. What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm going to shoot the thing that attacked my companion.
Absolutely. You have a clear shot now as the cleric has moved out of the way. What do you want to do?
Excuse me. So I see that they no longer draw attacks of opportunity from using a ranged weapon adjacent to an enemy in this one, in 2E.
She's shooting at the other one, and if there is an attack of opportunity, you do not know yet.
So she could incur one. Fair enough. I'm just learning the rules because
No, it's very good. But the one caveat I will say
that would be dangerous.
Yes. So I will say in Pathfinder 2e there is a lot less attacks of opportunity than there was in first edition. Significantly less. Okay. 21 against this creature to the north. It's going to be a miss.
Wow.
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 I mean, it was a 10. So did you use guidance on that one?
I did add +1 to that.
Okay, then yes, you did use your guidance, and it will be a miss. You have 2 more actions. What do you want to do with them?
A 21.
Um.
Oh boy.
Remember, you can spend an action to command your animal, and then they get 2 actions.
Right. I think I am going to do that.
All right.
Use my
What do you tell your Claire to do?
fry. I'm going to tell her to bite this nasty thing in front of her. Bite back.
Okay. Perfect.
Um,
So Claire gets 3 actions because you use 2 actions to command.
Okay. So she will use her jaws to bite first.
Absolutely. A 22 will hit. So
Okay, whoever's the AC
6
tracker.
6 piercing.
Okay,
Alright.
and she will try another jaw attack.
Absolutely.
Come
And this one's -5, right?
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to hit the
Yeah.
number 2. Sorry. So
No,
that'll
that's
be
okay. A 23 will still hit and 7 damage. All right. So as she bites, she's doing damage. Her teeth crunch bone and sinew and whatever this thing is created, put together, held together, made from.
whatever. Yeah. And then I think she's gonna attempt to get away.
Okay.
To back up.
So it would be to get up over this tree would be like, I'm gonna say difficult terrain if she wishes to back up entirely, but you can move as you wish.
I would say, can she stand over this skeleton since she's a small
Yep.
animal?
Yeah, absolutely. The skeleton is most definitely dead.
Okay, so I will have
For
her
now.
do that. Yes.
Stop that.
All right, spectacular. All right, last but not least will be Munch. What does Munch want to do?
Munch!
Hey, you want this potion now?
Are you talking to Kermie?
I'm talking to Sue.
Sue? Yes, please.
Okay.
I may regret this.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to hand her one of my potions here. What the heck was
Okay.
it again? It is called Quicksilver Mutagen. Moderate Quicksilver Mutagen.
Nice.
It's up to them to do something with it, so I can't say that yet. And then
No, but free action to hand it, or not free action, but you spend an action to.
Yep, to get it out and give it to. And then Munch is going to do something very fancy with his dog slicer.
Ooh, very nice. So, are you saying you
Thanks
had
for
your
the
dog
raid,
slicer
everybody.
out? Or are you going to spend an action?
Oh, I have to do an action to draw it?
Oh.
If it wasn't out, yep.
Well, then I will spend an action to draw it, and I will attack.
Absolutely. All right, attack away. Swing, swing.
I
A
did.
23 will hit. 2
Look at
slashing
that.
damage.
Woot
Okay.
Boot
and
boot.
woot.
Woot
Well, I
woot.
Okay,
can't-
and this
can't
was the
move.
creature that was flat-footed because of Yerk's crit.
So 20 would hit? Because it's 2 down from 21. 22. 22 is the magic number. 21 was a miss. 22 was a hit.
Well, I'm not saying.
So if we
No.
lost 2, it would be,
Yes.
yeah.
So
19.
if something is flat-footed, it takes a -2 to its AC. Yes, I will not tell you the exact AC though.
So his AC would be 20.
Yeah.
Until
So,
the
and it
beginning of his
is-
turn?
Until the end of its next turn. Yes.
Ah, so that means our dwarf gets to smash it at a lower AC. Good to know.
No,
Claire
the
was
creature's
supposed to
turn.
bleed, right?
Yes, but
Yeah,
at the end of its turn?
The target
Or-
is flat-footed until the end of its next turn.
Oh, that's fornication. Okay, carry on.
Okay. All right. So that was your 3 actions. We are back up to top of round 2.
To the
So this happened in
monsters.
6 seconds. Yes.
Welcome to all the raiders. Thanks for joining us. We're just learning how to play Pathfinder
Hi.
2E here, and being GM'd by the Queen Mother GM, and
Mumsy.
yeah, we're
Clumsy.
just hitting the top of the round. Hopefully, you guys had a good stream, and thanks so much for joining us. And thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
Clumsy.
All right,
I'm
let's
so excited.
Now let's disappoint these new people.
Yeah.
Yeah, go.
To clarify, this is the 3rd session, so you guys are now officially have learned it. I'm not going easy anymore. No more of these little rat swarms. This creature is still flat-footed. It is going to back up and yeah, I think it's gonna back
Tara.
up.
Welcome
And
to
then
second
it-
raid. I don't know what's happening here.
woohoo.
We're very popular
Woohoo.
today. We're very hip.
That's
We're very
spectacular.
in.
Hello.
Tara from Tara. Were you guys playing
It's all
D&D
me.
tonight? Did you have a good stream? I hope so. We're in the middle of a Pathfinder game. We're learning how to play. Welcome.
Just so everyone who's new, so that they see the creatures that you're fighting.
And you've been raided,
Gorgeous.
raided again. Raid number 3.
What is happening?
Wow.
Woohoo.
All right.
Welcome. More raiders.
I'm gonna back up. No, I'm not gonna back up. I'm going to I'm gonna
No.
back up. Does anyone do any attacks of opportunity as I do so?
I don't think I have
I
any
don't-
attacks of opportunity.
I don't think
No.
anyone does have anything.
I don't
that
think
triggers.
anybody has that ability.
Okay. And then it is going
It is a feat,
to let's see who it's gonna spit at as its unhinged jaw seems to gape open. It's
Wait.
gonna be Yerk.
Oh!
Spit? Okay.
Yeah. Yerk, 31 to hit. Did I crit you?
No, misses.
Your deception
He's
is not
oiled
that
after
high.
all.
31. No, that's just a bit outside.
31 does crit me. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Ooh, I maxed out the crit damage with a 40. I will not pull a crit card as my creature is not named.
Okay.
40 sorry, shouldn't laugh so hard. 40 poison damage as these vile innards expel out of its mouth, gushing towards you, black ichor all over you. I need sorry, on a critical hit.
I am built for this. This is
I
fine.
am built for this.
On a critical hit, you are sickened 2. So,
Okay.
yeah, so you are sickened 2. That's a
This is
super
no
fun
more
thing.
Alcohol Dirk serve at home.
So, sickened always has a value. You are sickened 2. So you take a status penalty equal to the type of, so 2. You're going to take 2 on all your checks and DCs. You can't willingly ingest anything, including elixirs and potions, while sickened. You can spend a single action to retch to attempt to recover, which will immediately attempt a fortitude save against the DC of the effect that made you sickened. On a success, you decrease it by 1, and each round it will decrease by 1. So that would be on your turn. This creature still has one more action, though. It is
Surrender.
Bring it
It's
up,
going to
man.
surrender. Surrender.
You've got it
for
right
sure.
where you want it. Don't listen to them.
I'm gonna see who it's gonna vomit on again.
Oh no.
Yeah. Ooh, that is going to be Munch. Munch. This is going to be its second attack. 29 with a natural 20. What were you saying
you
about
want-
the TPK?
You want this PG, right? Let me shut my mic off for a second.
So that'll be 24 damage, and you are also sickened 2 as I
Hey.
crit on that one.
I don't get any bonuses to avoid that by being gross, do I?
No. Sorry, it is a poison. Do you have any resistance to poison? Yes,
I
you are an
believe-
iron gut, correct?
Yeah, I am.
Chat says you can't kill
Ooh.
goblins. I don't know what that means, if that's Pathfinder rules is written, but you shouldn't kill them, apparently.
I
don't-
think that
don't
that's
kill me.
just an endearment of the goblin race
Oh.
ancestry.
I get a +2 circumstantial bonus for a saving throw against sickened condition to remove. it.
Perfect. So when you choose to spend an action to retch, you get a +2 to it. However, you are still sickened as these innards come flying out of it. It is, without getting too gory, we're going to say that it is not all liquid, as you are
Blah.
splattered with this black ichor.
Sorry, it's not
And
all
that
liquid.
Had his mouth open.
There's some chunks.
I am no longer flat-footed. That is the end of my turn. I'm
This is
going
not
to.
the whole barfing.
Oh, some people didn't. Did you take your bleed damage on your turn, people? Fire
Of course
and-
I did not.
Munch?
I'm not
did.
bleeding. I'm not bleeding.
What are you looking
Alright,
at?
I
Who
took,
are
I
you
took
talking
my 1
to?
bleed damage. You took bleed. You had to take bleed damage too.
Yes.
Quiet.
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 All right. This creature is going to move up, and it is going to attack Claire, or not Claire. Sorry, Sue, whose name is not actually Sue, but I can't pronounce it. But for those who just approached, I'm
Suglani.
sorry. It's entirely my fault. Yes.
Little Glani.
Suglani.
Okay.
Suglani the arrogant. Suglani the elf. I'm better than you short people.
Suglani, the tallest person in this party.
You are our Snow White. Kill them.
So on Snow White, this creature comes barreling towards you, and it has a special ability. It is going to make 3 leg strike attacks against you.
With the
So
same
first
leg
one,
or multiple
25.
legs?
It's gonna be a
little
hit.
Is this the same leg?
No, it's multiple legs.
How many legs
Multiple
does it have?
A lot.
It
Didn't you see the
has
picture?
4, but it comes up with its first one, it comes up with a second one, and then it even tries to like claw you with its back one.
Dirty Rollers, we're new to Pathfinder, so if you know the monsters, you know.
Tell us.
Yeah, because we don't know what they
20, 22 on the second one,
Please help us cheat.
7 piercing damage, and finally, third attack is 23.
Yep,
Oh,
that'll hit.
that's the damage again.
Stop
are. What
laughing.
the hell is going on?
These things are rolling well, and I
that's
think I found a new favorite. I'm just
24,
saying.
31 total. Okay.
Yep.
You just took 31 points of damage.
Yep.
Is this your finger?
Oh. Cleric?
I thought.
All right.
I just lost
took
more than
40,
half of my
you
hit
took
points.
her?
Thanks.
And you're going to lose a bit more if you take that potion.
Second round. Top of the round for the
verse,
heroes.
Same as the first.
No, let's hope not.
What is this dwarf cleric going to do?
So
do
if
tell
I
us? You
run
had
a-
your shield
if I-
up and you didn't get hit.
Yeah, I didn't get hit.
Not yet.
So if I were to run away now, I can use all 3 actions to just run, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can, yes.
Seriously?
Seriously?
I think he was checking.
Seriously? I'm just checking. I need a drink.
You might want to help your party member there, buddy.
Just to be clear, I can't heal more than one person at a time. This heal spell only does one person.
No,
Suddenly
you can spend 3 actions on a heal. So you have heal the spell, right?
Yeah.
And so you can spend 1, 2, or 3 actions. So if you spend 1 action, it's just touch.
Oh,
if you
yeah.
spend 2, it has a range of 30 feet. You can heal 1 living creature, but you increase the hit points by 8. So it's your roll plus 8.
Okay.
Or if you want to spend all 3 actions,
Yay.
you within 30 feet, all targets that you want to,
Okay.
or you can use it offensively. All
You
undead
can't do both?
creatures
It's
get
not
it.
like I flood the area
No.
and friendlies are healed and bad guys are hurt?
No.
Why?
You choose one or the other. You choose to
Why?
heal or you choose to attack with
Why are
positive
you attacking me like this, GM?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, eh? I'm going to, yeah, I'll do the 3 action heal. I'll just flood this area
All right.
with the positive vibes.
Okay.
Just-
So you're
just
going to
knock the
roll
bad
1d8 plus 8.
Okay, except I get to use a D10
Oh, because yes.
because
Yep.
I'm amazing.
Drunk.
And you are 4th level.
Take a
you're
shot of
drunk.
this. Okay, so do I just hit the heal button? Will it roll all the dice for me?
I don't think you put it in there, but give it a try.
No.
Okay, we didn't put it in there, so that's okay. So
So
just
how many
roll a
D8 I'm
d10
rolling?
and
I'm rolling a D10 and
1d10.
adding 8.
8.
Okay.
And then all the people you target get healed.
Well, I'm
Yes.
healing all of you, right? I rolled a fucking 1.
With everyone within a 30-foot burst, which will be everyone. Oh no, that's a 1.
That is-
Why?
that feels-
Why?
feels awesome.
You need to refresh and
You know why?
save your
You
dice.
rolled a 1 on your heal.
Why?
It's because you said you only got 1 hit point taken off last time.
That is not
so it's come
why.
back to bite you.
That is not
Yeah,
why.
Absolutely.
That is not why.
No joke.
Your dice have been cursed all
Take
night.
your karma logic and get out. So hold on.
Maybe.
So
Yeah.
everyone gets 9 hit points.
Maybe if you had dice from Canadian dice, roll 1.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
Nah.
yeah.
Oh
Nice.
no!
Oh, let me plug
Shameless
the
plug.
sponsor here. Let me plug the sponsor. Oh, I said
I don't know who you're
spooner,
talking
not
about.
sponsor. Okay, well, I guess everyone gets 9 back.
That
Yep.
almost healed me, so thanks.
Um,
And it stops my bleeding.
apparently the
It
Oh,
does stop your
Claire gets-
bleeding, yes.
Apparently
So
my
no one is
sponsor
going to have
shit
to take
isn't
your
working
persistent
either.
bleeding. However, you are still sickened.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have something else that happens with my heal spell that I took. Hold on. Let me check my feats. I have something called communal healing. It heals some of your.
Communal healing?
Yeah, when I cast healing spell, I get more hit points back. You gain hit points equal to the spell level of the spell.
You get it? You? Just you?
I think just me. Sorry, guys.
Um,
Would I have gotten that 9
yes.
though when it went off?
when you heal, when you cast the heal spell to heal a single creature
Oh.
other than yourself,
Okay.
to heal
Never
a
mind.
single creature, you regain hit points equal to the spell level.
Disregard my
So-
ranting. Okay.
You get the 9 though because you did a 3 action,
Okay. Super.
so it includes you.
I guess I'm done now.
So now you're
I
at
guess I'm done now.
100%.
I can't move, right?
Nope, you spent your 3 actions to do
Come
that
on.
burst of healing to give 9 hit points back to everyone.
Okay, fine.
So you're at full hit points though, right?
He is.
I don't want to say
He's
yes
got
to
his
that,
eight.
and then you're like, I'll show him. No, I'm pretty wounded.
No, don't
I've
worry.
I've
you
seen better
already have a
days.
target on your back.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm done.
You're
Yerk. Yerk, you are up. You have 9 more hit points. However, you are still sickened 2. You
Yerk.
can spend an action
Sick
to
'em.
retch,
Doesn't he lose?
or you can
wait
take
a
the
minute,
minus 2
Doesn't
to everything.
My heal doesn't get rid of that?
Nope.
Heal does not get rid of sickened. It got rid of the persistent bleed damage, though.
There's no problem. Watch this.
Watch this.
I
Hold my pipe.
go to rush
Ooh,
forward
that's
at
kinky.
the creature in front of me, and I just stop for a second. I go, ooh, 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 and I'm in a wreck.
You're gonna puke
Okay.
on him?
On the
I
way.
puke before I move.
I did not see that coming.
All right, make me a fortitude save, please.
Hold on. Need to figure out. There it is.
You run over and vomit on him.
20. I guess it's -2 because of the sickness.
That
right?
It's even a -2
will,
to
however,
puke?
be enough.
It's minus
Yes.
2 to.
But that will be enough. You are now only sickened 1.
And that'll go away at the end of my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So you've
So-
2 actions
How
left.
many actions does it takes 1 action to puke? Okay.
So
It
now
is
I'm-
only 1 action to puke. It's a 2-second.
I don't know if you've ever.
Vomit.
Well, you haven't been at my house after a Good Friday night, but I can tell you it takes more than 1 action.
Yeah, when
Okay.
you drink 2 cans of
Technically, it's just
Coors
called
Lights
retching.
2 cans of Coors Light, and I'm gone.
all over.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I hope you die.
Now why healing me then?
Who said?
Okay.
Who said
That
that?
was,
Who said that?
that was
take-
Betty.
Just take 2 off whatever I roll to hit, I guess.
1.
What?
You are
was
only
it?
sickened 1 now.
1, because you blew chunks.
Oh,
You called some dinosaurs.
So with the -1, it will be enough to hit.
Not a crit?
Because 20. No.
The 23 does not crit, no.
You need to roll a 32.
I do 19 damage.
AC tracker.
Very nice.
19. It says 15 there. Where's your math?
Plus 4. for the
Additional
fire.
4 fire.
Oh.
Where's your reading skills?
Because
I
Where are
don't
you?
read. I don't. I saw the
when
numbers.
your brother is angry, flames come out of his eyes like an
that-
enemy.
I wish it was just out of his eyes.
Size of my face.
Doc, I experienced a burning sensation.
I don't know why you serve chili
When I'm
every
angry.
night at the
When I'm angry, I light the toilet on fire.
Monday through Friday, only thing he sells is chili. That's not my fault.
Oh man! All right, so
I-
you retched, you moved, you swung, you hit, you did the slashing damage. You're still not feeling super great until the end of your turn. You feel little butterflies in your tummy, but you are no longer sickened as it is the end of your turn.
Excellent.
Keep fighting, brother. Keep fighting. I don't know why sponsor's not working. I'm going to check on that.
Corum is going to go. He is going to cast 3-action heal. He will be able to hit everyone as well. So he is going to do 1d8 plus 8. He is going to do 10 healing points to everyone, and that is him. And he is right beside this thing. He's holding his staff, quivering, this little halfling. Yeah, and that's all I'm going to tell you about that.
So he healed us too?
Remember, no one... He did. You guys all get 10 hit points back.
Oh.
I don't know who this guy thinks he is. This is my group to heal. He can step up.
Our ranger friend is next. What do you want to do? And do you have a longbow or a short bow?
A longbow.
Ooh, you are in close range. So that would not be good. Are you going to continue to use your bow?
Explain why it's not good, please.
Absolutely. So a longbow, you are volley of 30 feet. The weapon range is less effective at close distance. Your attack against targets that are at a distance within this range, so 30 feet, take a -2 penalty.
Okay.
Hey, Jeremy, I think it was because you're spelling sponsor wrong. That might have been the problem.
Is sponsor? It's not ER at the end?
It's OR. Oh,
Didn't
no.
you just wait a minute, Jazzy? Didn't you just call me out for my reading skills?
Yep. I didn't say I had good spelling
I mean,
skills.
technically, I spelled sponsor wrong earlier too, but I'm
You
just
spelled sponsor wrong too.
I spelled it wrong too.
listen.
Reading skills and spelling skills aren't the same.
Suglani.
Jazzy and I
Future
aren't
function.
here for our minds, okay? It's clear.
There's a reason why it's reading, writing, and arithmetic.
We're here just to make the stream look pretty. The rest of you can do the math, okay?
Okay. Excuse me, Sir Glani, are you going to drink the elixir? He asks in Elven.
You're asking.
I don't know.
You don't know what it does.
I mean, I personally
promise
know
it
what it
helps.
does now, but
What does it do?
It's a free action to ask. It's free action to speak between allies. That's not a problem.
what does it do?
It will make you much more accurate, my lady.
She'll down it.
All right, one action to drink a potion.
Does it hurt to drink? Because some of his
It
drinks,
hurts bad.
It hurts.
some of his
It
drinks
hits
hurt.
the gut. It hits the gut, and she takes 8
Take
hit
8
points of
damage.
damage.
8 damage for
And-
just. This had better cause
and-
like a lot to hit.
It cannot gain these hit points back until the thing runs out, which is 10 minutes. -2 penalty on fortitude saves. Her
Who are you
become
fighting for?
Her features become even more thin and angular, swifter and nimble. +2 to speed. The bonus to rolls is +2, +10 to speed.
You
get a
also get an
+2
item bonus to acrobatics, stealth, and thievery. Reflex saves, dexterity, base saves.
And ranged attacks.
And ranged attack rolls.
Yeah, but these things are hitting like sledgehammers, and you're 8 hit points closer to death now. That's how all I heard. That's
Hey,
what
how
I
about
heard.
How about use that speed and go away a little bit, and
Then
shoot
I can.
your bow?
Yeah. That's
You
what
can
I
do
was-
that, yep.
You could do the pew
That's
pews.
kind of what I was hoping.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Because you are quicker now. You are at a speed of 40 now, is it?
You fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
35.
You are slicker
So-
than whale shit in an
You
ice
spent
storm.
one action to drink this mutagen. You have 2 actions left, so if you want, you could use both your movements to move 80 feet away and leave the party
Huh?
behind.
I told you it hurt.
I'm not going to leave the party behind. However, I do want to move far enough away that I can shoot at this one without
Absolutely. You have to be at least 30 feet away
taking a
from
penalty
whichever
for
creature you're
penalty.
aiming at.
So I'll go up here.
You have a clear shot. No one's in the way from there if you're shooting southy or northy.
Should put me 30 feet. Yep.
That's their official names now, by the way.
Yes. Southy and northy.
And
No
I will
relations
use
to the
my-
famous house.
They're not named. They are not named. For the love of God, they're not named.
Because I could pull crit cards and fumble cards if they were.
I will take my last action to shoot at it.
Shoot at it, please. A 27 will hit. However,
For one
unfortunately, you rolled
damage.
minimum damage of 1.
You don't get a bonus to damage with your bow?
It is not a strength thing. It is.
What kind of freaking
So,
game
no.
is this?
It's been fun up until you started complaining.
All right, you hit this thing. You hear a little like chip as a small piece of bone goes flying off this creature at great speed with your bow. That is hits extra hard. But that is going to be you then. You
Technically,
drank,
it would be
moved.
a 29 because I didn't put the +2 on it, but
That would be so close
that a
to
crit?
a crit, but not quite.
Oh.
no, not technically.
Robbed.
No.
Yeah, 100% robbed. But yeah,
What is our?
okay.
What's our alchemist gonna do?
Does Claire get turn still?
Claire, you did not command her. However, did you? What are your feats for Claire again?
Do you have the auto crit feat? Is that?
Is she a mature animal companion? I don't think she is.
She is not mature yet. She is.
So I don't think she gets any attacks on her own.
Baby fox, do 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 baby fox, baby fox,
Baby fox.
bo 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 bo.
Means the actions benefit and your hunter's edge benefit if you have one.
Yeah. Oh. So I don't think she gets to move without being commanded.
Oh my god.
She's looking to you for guidance, and you didn't give her.
I'm
any.
beside her. If I kick her, will she attack?
You.
She might
Don't
attack
kick
you.
my fox.
Okay, so
Why would you kick my fox?
Okay, I just nudge it.
I am going to spend one of my reagents
Mm-hmm.
and quickly
To
make a tanglefoot bag.
All right. 1-to-1 for quick alchemy.
Yeah, which does that.
Wow, nice roll.
And you're throwing it at.
I'm throwing it at this one here.
All right.
Don't tangle my foot.
That will be a hit.
Splash range.
Okay.
Are you splashing your tangle on the dwarf?
Tanglefoot bag does not have a splash radius.
It says splash range 5, which is the target spot.
Hmm.
It would be 10 if it was around it, right?
It's a Tanglefoot bag lesser, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So the Tanglefoot bag lesser, the target takes a -10 to penalty, and its escape DC is 17 on it. There's no splash damage on a Tanglefoot bag.
Excellent.
Otherwise, Yerk would have gotten hit.
Yeah. I was pretty sure that I had read that correctly. Thank you. So I'm
All
hoping
right.
to slow it down because that speed of 70 is not great.
Absolutely. We're going to put a tangle on it. It is now Tanglefoot.
And it wasn't a
What?
critical hit.
Nope. What else do you want to do? You have one action left.
I do have one action left. Everyone's being healed well.
Yeah, I don't have
Alright,
any way to gauge your hit points with this guy. So is everyone like got relatively? Are we above half? Is anyone below
Now
half?
I have questions.
Okay.
So I quickly made a tanglefoot bag with one hand.
Mhm.
I can do that in this game. I'm just that awesome because I'm good with that.
Yeah, kind of. You had a free hand, so you can do it. Like you're like you kind of like half hold the vial with like your
Put
dog
my
slicer.
put my blade under my chin for a second.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what I am going to do then is I am going to move to here to and yell
Flank
at
with
this
Claire?
thing. Yeah, and I'm going to yell at it. Right here. Come on. Leave puppy alone. Come here.
Okay.
And
Spectacular.
go. I am out of
All right. This is all happening within the span of 12 seconds. We are at the top of round 3. So that is going to be the Tanglefoot bag guy. He is right beside Yerk, so he doesn't have to do anything, and he is to be able to attack him.
I think his official name is Southie, isn't it?
Yes, Sophie is going to go. He is he, she, they haven't shared their pronouns, so 3 leg attacks against Yerk here. Number 1, 29.
Mm-hmm.
This is insane.
Hit, not a crit.
Not a crit.
Okay. 9 piercing damage. I really do like that crit damage of 24, though. 31. That'll be a crit with my natural 20. However, I rolled minimum damage of 16. Still standing?
Excuse me,
Oh, yeah.
Mumsy. Mom,
Yes. Yes.
fucking stop.
That is only 25, not even close to half my hit points. It's fine.
Player.
Oh.
No.
How about no?
All right, third attack. 12. That is going to be a miss, not a fumble, correct?
Correct.
All right. It has 1 action left, as that was a special ability. So it is going to bite you at its lowest multi-attack penalty. So it's going to be a 3, or attack number 3. So it's going to be 24 hit. Okay, so it's going to be 13 piercing damage. However, with that, it is going to be a 1d6 of poison damage as its mouth that threw up those disgusting innards. Its jaw comes down 5 poison damage on top of that.
Okay.
Still good?
Still standing.
Spectacular. Wonderful. I like to kill people slowly.
I'll tell you,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
great.
I messed up.
Yep.
Yeah, because I didn't write my -2 penalty for being sickened. I
Oh,
rolled
yes.
I rolled still more than well enough to hit the AC.
Yes, you did. My
But I
apologies. Yes.
I did forget.
Don't look for ways to fail.
You are sickened 1 now instead of sickened 2. You didn't spend an action to retch. Sorry, I should
No,
put
he's
images on
used
your
to it.
tokens.
He's used to being this state. You eat and lick enough things. It's gonna go south sometimes.
All right. I rolled for it, and it decided to attack you because you were indeed taunting it. So it's going to frenzy attack you. So first one, 24. It's going to be a hit, correct?
Of course, not a crit.
All right. Just checking. Just checking. Attack number 2. It's going to be another 24. Ooh, I like these creatures. I have new favorites. Yes, it's official.
I don't care.
11
don't
piercing
care.
damage. Still up.
Of course, I'm up for
All
you,
right.
Mom.
Attack number 3. It's only a 21.
That's my magic number. That is my AC.
That's going to be 9 piercing damage.
That's great.
Spectacular.
I think this is awesome. So
And
28
it is-
total. I'm not.
it's gonna
sickened
bite
or
you,
poisoned.
It's going to bite
Oh.
you for its last action.
Oh, that was just the leg attacks.
Is this not
Yes.
getting like minuses on their attacks though?
Yes. Oh yeah.
It is.
doesn't
if you
look
roll
like
over
it.
it, you see.
No, I'm right.
It does say attack number 2, attack number 3, and then you can't go lower than 3. Its
On
special
attack
ability is to
3,
do
it got a
3-leg attacks.
22.
Yeah, with a -10 penalty.
I know.
I have words for this. Let me shut my mic off again.
That's only going to be 15 damage. Still standing?
Sorry, that was another 15 points of damage.
Yeah.
I have to do some big.
Sorry. I forgot the poison damage. Here, it's another 6. 6.
Okay, so 6 as well. Okay, one moment. I have to do basic math. Hey,
Ah!
what happens when you go below your hit points?
Oh, yay! We get to do death and dying.
Oh,
Oh,
yay.
you're-
She said, oh,
I
yay.
I don't think you understand what the word yay means because you did that wrong.
We haven't covered it yet. So
Oh,
this
let's.
is part of the learn to play, right?
Excellent. Do I go to a negative number?
No. So what is going to happen is that
praise
you are
be
at
Allah.
you went down with a regular hit, not a crit. So you will go to dying 1. You
Oh, that's
move in the
nice.
initiative order to just before
Thank
the
you.
creature that hit you. So you're going to now go before the second
Oh, that's
creature.
great.
So there's a whole round where maybe someone can help you before you have to make a death save.
I hope Foxy Baby appreciates what I did. I hope the puppy likes this because I drew its ire.
You did specifically come up and went, "Come
Oh,
get
yeah.
me."
I stupidly taunted it. That's true.
I thought I
And
rolled for
just-
4 creatures for this fight. That's
Just for curious sake, do you have any hero points left?
Yeah. I believe I
Okay.
have. I do. Oh wait, I have a couple of them, which means I could just spend them now and not go
No,
down.
don't spend them now. So
Okay.
you'll make your death save. If you fail it, then you can choose to use your hero points, but you don't have to spend them until after you failed.
And
Okay?
then I auto save and stop dying.
You will be unconscious. You'll be stabilized with a hero point. Okay. But you won't come back up with a hero point. Okay.
Oh,
But you'll be stabilized.
I don't expect to get up after this kind of abuse. I'm good. I just don't want to die.
Okay. Wonderful. So that was my creature. It took all of its actions. It's wonderful.
Yeah,
Thank you for not
I'm gonna go
interrupting it.
I'm gonna go back to swearing. Okay, bye.
Okay. What does our cleric want to do? You did see your little goblin friend come up and taunt the big creature and then fall to the big creature. Natural consequences?
Yeah, I think I don't think he would want to be helped by a drunk. So
No!
my brother looks in rough shape though too, right?
I mean, you've seen him in many ways. How you describe to me how he looks to you?
I'm bleeding out of my ears.
Okay. Like, I feel like the only. So can I upcast in this? Like, can I use a bigger slot? Or is a heal a first level spell and it's just always a first level spell?
You haven't heightened anything at this level. No, I don't believe.
I can't do that. Is what you're telling me?
No, you guys are level 4, so
Okay.
heal. Let me double check. Heightened +1. The amount of healing is increased by 1d8, and an extra heal for 2 action version increased by 1d8. Okay, so you should have done an extra d8, so it should have heightened. If you'd cast it, yeah. So roll another d8 because you cast heal last time. Give everyone that and see if whether or not Munch is still standing.
Well, he was at max anyways. I couldn't have taken him above max.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. If he was at max, then yeah.
I will take said D8.
Am I allowed to metagame here? How many? Like, can I find out how many hit points Yerk has?
You are welcome to ask that, but I demand that you say it in not direct numbers. So, on a scale of dead fish to unicorn, you are.
How many hit points? If you have 51 hit points on a scale of 1 to 51, how many?
If I had 4 appendages, I'd be missing 3 of them.
Okay.
There you go.
I would tell you what I'm at, but
I don't want to just be the heal bot, but I think I have to just be the heal bot. So if I use a second level spell, that's considered heightening it. Is that correct? A second level slot?
So if you're going to
shoot it.
Yeah. What other second level spells did you have, just out of curiosity?
Protection, calm emotion, and dispel magic.
Yeah, I'd probably get.
Oh no, sorry. I have calm emotion, dispel magic, and shield other.
I would probably use the heal. Swap with the heal. You are a cleric. You can swap out for that.
Sorry. Do I have to? So I would have had to memorize heal as a second level.
You are a cleric, so you can swap out heal for spells without
spells
an
for
issue.
Heal.
Yeah,
Spells
you
for
can heal. You can do that because you are a cleric.
Yeah, so
you can just do it.
He can drop a second level spell.
Yeah.
And turn it into a heal, just like 1E.
Yeah.
No, I'm very confused right now. So
do you have a second level spell?
I think I prepared the spells wrong then. So if I wanted 2 heals a day, I would have had to prepare heal twice.
No.
So you're a cleric. At any time, you could choose to just use heal instead of a spell. You're dropping one of your spells because healing is what you do.
But so you're telling me my second level spells are calm emotion, dispel magic, and shield other. So once I cast calm emotion, I can't cast calm emotion again because I didn't ready it a second time.
No.
Is that correct?
Yeah, because you are a prepared caster.
Well, see, I have been far too.
But you can turn your shield other into a second level heal.
Yes.
So basically,
that is the one thing you can do.
You just
don't never memorize a heal.
Yeah, I did, so that was an error.
And did you cast it at first or second?
Last time I cast it as first.
Okay.
So
it's up to you.
I think I've.
You don't have to. We can do death and dying rolls. I'm happy.
I think I've memorized probably. Okay. Well. Okay, so just so I know I'm doing my character sheet right, I did have heal memorized at first level, so that's gone now.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna I'll ditch dispel magic and turn that into a heal.
Okay.
So is that a heightened heal then because it's a second level spell?
Yes. So you will get an extra D8, and then if you do the 2 actions, you add 16 instead of 8. So are you doing 3 actions? How many actions are you wanting to do for this heal?
And 2 he can cast at a distance.
No, I'll do it as a
2 you can cast at a distance to 1 creature.
Yeah.
3 he could cast at a distance and get everybody.
Well, I guess I'm gonna have to use 3. Yeah.
Okay. So then you will roll a d10 because of your ability, and then a d8 because it's heightened, and then you will add 16.
So D10.
D10, d8.
No, I think I
plus
always
16.
use D10s. Wouldn't all the D8, that D8 for heightened would replace as a D10, wouldn't it?
It says it increases by 1 d8. I'm not sure
But
where
it
you're
does-
getting the
it does
D10
say
from, but
that
sure.
for healing hands,
Yeah.
it says when
healing
you
hands,
cast
yes.
heal, you roll D10s
Yep.
instead of D8s. So
Perfect. Then 2d10 plus 16.
2d10. 2d10 plus 16.
18.
Everyone
32.
Everyone gets
Look at that.
32.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm not dying.
So you are not dying. You come up. You are prone, but you are conscious with 32 hit points, and you are wounded 1. This matters because if you are wounded and you go to the dying condition, the dying condition increases by your wounded amount. So if you're wounded 1, you will go to dying 2. And then if you come up from that, the wounded condition increases by 1. So you become wounded 2. And then if you go down again, you go to dying 3.
Which means you're dead.
Nope, dying 4, you were dead.
So basically what they're doing is they've created a mechanic to get rid of that 5e jack-in-the-box thing that goes on with heals.
Yes,
Well,
and the wounded condition
in
can
fairness,
only...
that happens in Pathfinder 1 too, the jack in the box up and down.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but the wounded condition can only be removed by a rest, like a long rest, or treat wounds, which takes 10 minutes. Battle medicine will not work. Battle medicine specifically says it does not remove the wounded condition. Magical healing will not remove the wounded condition. The idea is that, like, even if you get all your hit points back magically, your body is like physically taxed by this, like, you were alive, you were dead, you were alive, you were dead. So the wounded condition sticks around, either treat wounds or long rest, and you are wounded 1.
All right, excellent. And my initiative stays ahead of the monster, though.
Well,
It does. You've permanently moved in front of the
gets,
initiative.
Everyone gets 32 hit points though.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
Can you
Including Claire.
Can you hit Sue from there, though? Is Sue 30 feet?
30 feet. From you?
She's 25.
25. There you go. Sue, you got 25 hit points, except for the ones that you can't get back because of the Quicksilver.
Which, yeah,
Right.
you're at -8 no matter what. Sorry.
Spectacular. All right. So
You sound
this
so
all
happy
happens-
about that.
I'm just happy someone tried the elixir. I was pretty sure. It was gonna
Tell me, Dirk, how do you channel this? What do you say as you do this? And as Munch's eyes pop open, how does he know that he owes you?
Oh.
I'd like to see it. Do this.
I'll get my my drinking horn out and be like, over the lips, over the gums, look out, friends, healing comes, and I will drink that. I'll chug. I will chug, and then raise my stein as my healing holy symbol, and from the stein, great fountains of elixir will stream forth, healing everyone. And when Munch wakes up, he just it's the faint aroma of a beautiful ale.
I think I taste bruise.
Spectacular.
Awesome.
You're no longer sickened. No, you'll still be sickened 1 when you come up there, Munch.
That's fine.
All right. What does Yerk want to do? This creature has a Tanglefoot bag on its feet, but it's pretty pissed off at you. What do you want to do?
Can you tell me what demoralize does?
Absolutely. So, demoralize, you are going to attempt an intimidation check against their will DC. And then if they are demoralized, if you succeed, they're demoralized 1. If you crit succeed, they are, it's frightened. They are frightened 1 or frightened 2, which then takes the minuses to their ACs and saves.
Okay, I will attempt to demoralize him with my intimidating glare.
Okay, so with the
Thank you for
intimidating
listening,
glare, you
guys.
don't have to worry about whether or not they can speak.
Sounds like some of my ex-boyfriends, man.
So it is against their will DC. So
also
my
have-
will.
Jim, is that you?
I also have
Okay.
intimidating prowess, so that's a +1 to it.
Oh, very nice. All right. So make me your intimidation check and add a +1.
23.
That will just be enough to hit their will DC. So my creature is now officially frightened 1. Do describe to me this glare that you give that's enough to intimidate this creature.
In my my rage as I'm just freaking out, I get like this crazy like staring off in the distance look as I'm just
The
like
1,000-yard stare. Do you get a blood vessel blow in one eyeball?
yeah, one of the eyeball blood vessels pop as I get ready to swing my axe at it.
All right. It is frightened 1. It is going to take a -1 to all its ACs.
So it was good I did that first.
You said all of its ACs. Please elaborate.
All of its DCs, all of its so
Okay.
its AC goes down by 1 as well.
And then I smash it for 20.
That will be a hit, even if you hadn't done that. But as it's literally shaking in its bones, you are going to hit for 20. All right. You have 1 action left. What are you doing with your last action?
Rolling a 9.
We sticking with that one?
Yeah, I don't have a choice.
Oh!
I still have mine too. That's great.
Did you use both yours?
Oh, no, I have 2?
I awarded you 1 in the whisper chat at one point, but I don't have to, you don't have to use it.
No, let's do it. There, 24.
All right. Yes, that'll be a hit. All right, please describe to me in great detail how you vanquish this creature.
Woohoo!
Oh, let's see here. Bring down the axe. Bring the axe back up. Take off the front 2 legs with the second swipe, and then I'm going to jump on top of it and just hold on and try to squeeze it and grapple it until its fucking head pops off.
Ooh, all right. You hear this sickening neck crunching sound, or this like, and this like weird fleshy but mostly skull thing rolls away from its body a little bit.
I
And that was
imagine I'll be covered in like some of that poison goo that was in it as I come out.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Keep it out of your mouth. Please keep it out of your
All
mouth.
right. That was all 3 of your actions, correct?
It
Intimidation
doesn't
and
taste
2
that
strikes
good.
with a hero point.
Done.
Spectacular.
Yes, the stress ball with the eyes popping.
My guy was going to cast Stabilize, but he doesn't have to. So instead, he will spend 2 actions to. He's going to move up here to give you a better line of shot, and he's going to cast Magic Weapon on your bow here. So you now have Magic Weapon, and that is going to be him. Thus giving it to your turn. So Magic Weapon. I'm just double checking this one. So for the weapon glimmers with magic and energy, the target becomes a +1 striking, gaining +1 item bonus to the attacks and increasing the number of weapon damage dice to 2. So you get to roll twice the number of damage dice, and you get a +1 to your hit.
Oh,
There you go.
Okay.
For 1 minute.
nice. All right.
Mhm.
So,
he leans in and he's like, here, I hope this helps.
so first I'm gonna back up.
Mhm.
Thanks,
All
I
right.
say as I run back. and let one off.
And he goes, oh, wow, okay.
As you let one off.
Let her rip.
Feed the
So
ranger
now it has
Taco Bell quickly.
So now it has +3.
I did. I
Because
did.
I
It was
already
the
had the
secret
plus
sauce.
2 from my potion.
Yes.
Um,
Yep. Those 2 different bonuses should stack. All right. So that's
I
going to
need
be
to
a
roll
30.
Damage
One?
again, right?
Or you already added the mad.
I already added it. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you roll your d8 again as you get 2 dice. Oh, max and a min.
Jesus.
All right, 9 damage. Better than a kick in the teeth. You have 1 action left. What are you gonna do with your last action? Are you going to command your animal?
I will. I will command Claire. It's not going to be able to be a companion cry, but I'll tell her to bite again.
All right.
Sick 'em.
Technically, Munch, you are prone, so you're not considered to be flanking with this creature at this time, unfortunately. So Claire will not get the creature's not flat-footed.
I feel like we've been cheated.
Claire.
You don't think I'm dangerous lying on the ground?
No, I really don't think
I don't
you
think you're
are.
dangerous when you stand up.
All right, Claire, roll away.
Ouch.
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 Yikes. Munch
For a
it.
guy who drinks a lot of things,
But
you're
Claire is
talking
dangerous.
smack.
Claire is indeed dangerous. All right, that is going to hit. And Claire has 1 more action. What's Claire want to do with her last action?
She's going to bite again.
Bite away. Attack number 2. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And Claire is named.
Yes, she is.
We're sticking with it.
What
Sticking with this
happened?
fumble.
Did she fumble?
Oh, she did, and she was off balance because of it. So she is slowed 2 until the end of her next turn. Oh, no. All right. So slow until the end of her next turn, and then the slowed condition is going to leave entirely because it is a thing. So you take fewer actions. Slowed always includes the value, so it's 2. You regain your actions at the start of your turn, reduce the number of actions. So basically she can't, unless you use the cry, she can't do any actions.
Okay.
Because your companion only gets 2 animals, right? Or 2 actions, right?
Yep. Unless I give her the cry. Yep.
Perfect. All right, Munch, you are on your back. You feel a little
I-
queasy, and you taste ale in your mouth.
Yeah, which is nice because it washed out the goo that I'd had on me earlier.
You are still
So-
sickened 1.
Yeah, it's Thursday. So Monk does a really sloppy
Monk?
kit. Monk, yeah.
He's drunk now.
Monk.
Munch?
He's a drunk Munch.
He's a monk now. He's a monk and he does a kip up. Yeah. Munch does a very sloppy kip up and gets up.
Okay. 1 action stand. Yep.
Yep. And then screams in an imitation of the dwarf's battle cry without the nut shot. And proceeds to try to hack this thing to bits.
Where did
I
the
probably
nut
should
shot
run.
come in? Oh, that's right. You punch yourself in the jigglies.
Every
Yes,
time.
that's canon.
Yes.
That's canon.
The best.
That's
Oh,
canon ever.
That will be a miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, you know what?
You want to spend those hero points? You're not going to go down again,
Spend
right?
them. Spend them. Spend them.
Oh, I could have used hero.
You know, I was thinking about saving them just in case
Well, you just need to
just
save
in case
one.
Queen Mom's a pain in the butt.
How many do you
No,
have?
I have 2. You need 2 to save yourself from dying.
I'll save you.
Yeah, that's what you say. All right, I'm gonna.
Are you
I'm gonna
alive,
spend,
sir?
I'm gonna spend 1 and re-roll that thing. How about that? Does that make everyone happy?
Yes.
It's totally up to you, man.
I did.
16.
I'm pregnant
that'll
with
be a
celestial
miss.
joy about it.
You're pregnant with celestial joy. That's a good line. Are we
Wow.
including the fact that I've got flanking?
Timestamp.
Are you standing
Yes,
up?
I took into account flanking. It still will not be.
Yeah,
19
because
would
it'll
not
only
be
be
hit.
21. No, because you need 22.
Flanking is a
Okay.
-2, but yes, you are correct. The math is still not enough.
Yeah, it works the other way now. It lowers the AC, doesn't add to your
Yes,
attack.
so my
right?
AC went down by 2.
Oh, should I stick around here and get dropped again? This
So-
could be bad very quickly.
I do just want to clarify. You don't need 2 hero points to stabilize, but you have to spend all your hero points that you have left. Minimum 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I've only got 1 left.
See, you're
So-
fine.
Whether or not-
You could stabilize if you wanted.
So I could run away now.
Everything
or
is
I'm just-
awesome.
I'm gonna strike
Everything
a
is cool when you're
second
part of a
time.
team.
All right, attack number 2. It's going to be a 12.
You look at that.
That
Clink,
will
clink.
not
Clank,
be
clank.
a fumble because you are flanking.
Oh, only because I'm flanking. Isn't
Only
that
because
awesome?
you were
Yeah,
flanking.
because
Yes.
that'd be minus 10, but it goes. Okay.
So with that, you failed a melee attack against it, so it is going
Twice.
to use its reaction. I should have done it
Oh.
earlier, but I was trying to be nice, and it's going to move. It gets
I-
a step 5 feet.
I really used to like you, Mom.
I
She
just
did say
lulled
she
you
was
into a
taking off the
false
kid
sense.
glove.
Yeah.
It's the smile.
All right.
She looks so sweet.
She's so pretty, you know.
I've been
Sweet
laughing this whole
little
time.
buttercup.
Exactly.
His
So the
smile.
M, release the hounds.
Oh, bravo.
Oh, and look at how
Oh.
they're perishing. Perish, peasants, perish. Oh.
Why do you think I'm a GM? Come on.
Let them eat cake.
The same reason we all do it. We like to watch people
No,
die.
it's let them eat the PCs is what it is.
You are. Oh, you're not far enough away. Oh, shucks. What does my creature want to do? Dum dum dum. It
Dum,
wants
dum,
to.
dum.
I'm going to be
Dum,
very
dum,
fair
dum.
here. There's 6 of you. It is going to roll a d6 to see who
Oh,
it
it
is
clearly
going
wants to eat
attack.
the fox or the goblin. They're right there.
I love
Turns
how
out
every
it's you.
time. Oh
Me?
no!
Yeah. So it is going to spit at you as you are the only one who hasn't been spit upon. It feels you
Oh
you're missing
my.
out.
Not today.
That's
That's a miss.
17. It missed. Oh, all right. So that will be no
Just
poison
saying,
damage
if I
as
was
this
an
comes flying at you.
unarmored cleric, that would have hit. My armor
All
saves me. Yes.
So it does that. What else does it want to do? It is going to attack. To be fair, I will roll again.
It's spit and mist. It's spit and mist.
Odds are the goblin, even is the fox.
Spit and
It's going
mist.
after the goblin. With its second, it is going to do the frenzied assault, actually. So it's going to do 3 leg strikes. However,
What
it is
a
already.
surprise! I am going to have a heart attack and die from that surprise.
However, it's already done 1 attack. So this is going to be its second attack penalty. 16 is going to be a miss.
Woo!
9
Oh,
is going to be a miss.
That's a big miss. But you're
And
using
11 is
jaws.
a miss.
Shouldn't
There
he
you
be using
go.
his feet?
He is indeed. All right, so that is whiff.
No, it's more like.
Isn't that second one a crit miss?
They're unnamed unless, you know.
No, but they still get a crit miss. Doesn't anything bad
That-
happen on a
I
crit
thought that
miss?
guy was named Northy.
Well, if that was the case, then Northy should have pulled a crit card on
No,
our goblin friend
It
there.
doesn't work that way.
Okay.
No, it works in
It
our
only works
favor.
in our favor. Jinx.
All right. What is our cleric who is not poisoned, however, does canonically have it across his armor going to do?
Okay, I'm gonna move so I don't shoot the
Yeah.
fox, and so that's 1 action, and then I'm gonna give this thing the lance.
All right. Lance away.
Lance away.
Start
Stab
trying
it.
to spit in your mouth.
I know.
It
I
did.
know. I'm gonna
Didn't
hold.
even buy him a
I'm
drink.
gonna hold forward my mug and shoot the lance from my mug. Did you say it was
23
on a
will
20?
hit.
Damn it!
It was a digital dice.
I don't care. It was on the 20. It rolled off. Okay, what do I roll for damage on this thing?
So it's 7 damage. And it says C text. You unleash a beam of divine energy. Choose an alignment of your deity. So you are
Good.
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 You can't cast a spell if you don't have any deity, blah, blah, blah. Make a ranged attack spell against
So it
my
takes
AC, which you did.
1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier of good damage.
Yes. So you rolled a 4 and then plus 3. So that's your spellcasting modifier.
The damage is already on there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
settle down, everyone.
So if it was susceptible or immune to it, to good or whatnot, or if it's susceptible to it, I would take that. But you don't know. All you know is that you do indeed see damage as you strike it with this divine lance of light. Cracks form in its bones and small chips go flying off.
Caden Kalian giveth and he taketh away. Okay, that's my turn.
Absolutely.
Because I think that thing takes 2 actions.
It does, yes. Divine Lance takes 2 actions, and you spent a 3rd action moving.
Yeah.
Yerk. What does Yerk want to do?
Second boy.
You have vanquished 1 foe.
Watch what I do with 2 action. I'm gonna long jump because I think it's cooler, and I have a feat for it. So
Okay.
I'm gonna just jump into that square and come down with the axe.
All right.
While I'm in the air, I'm gonna give him the stink eye of the popped eye vessel.
All right. You're gonna do it.
I think you're doing too much.
Just let him flavor.
He's doing just enough.
Let him go to Flavor Town.
Let me take you to Flavor
So that would be a fail, but there's nothing happens on a fail. That's all. You're just not as scary as you think you are.
Let me take you. We've known that for a long time.
Cool, okay.
It is pretty cool. You are technically flanking with a munch there, so this creature has a -2 to its AC as you come in with its axe.
You're bringing
Roll me
the
your
axe
attack.
down from Flavor Town.
That will be a hit. 15.
Barely.
All right.
19 damage.
Oh yeah, 4 fire.
19 damage. My apologies. Thank you. As you are still raging. Yes, because we are only at the round 4 right now.
Burning, burning, burning.
Okay. My druid is going to use magic weapon. He, I think, is going to attempt. He's going to use his 3rd level spell, Bone Shaker.
Sprinkler?
Pardon?
Oh, I thought I saw Jeremy doing the sprinkler.
You may have. You may have.
Lawnmower.
Yeah.
Okay. So Corum starts chanting, and he reaches out a hand, and a magical hand reaches out and shakes this creature's skeleton from afar, hoping to damage it. So yes, that is going to be
The original Bone Shaker.
Yeah. I like what you did there. He calls me Mr. Bone Shaker. A little shaggy for you.
Let it get down.
So it's a fortitude
Lord.
save for my creature. Okay.
Ghosts
I'm
are
just so
got me
glad they're
going
not
all over
wiggle
town.
Hey, we're being bad players.
All right. So I rolled a 22, which is going to pass but not critically succeed. So I'm going to take half damage of this 3d8. All right. Dum-dum. As this 3d8. 1, 2, 3. Oh, half damage is 7. That sucks. All right.
How come NPCs doing 3d8 and Dark only do 1d4?
It was a 2nd level spell that used on this one.
Listen.
All right. So that
Don't judge me.
that is me. What is our ranger friend going to do with their magical weapon and their quicksilver?
I am gonna go 2nd verse, same as the 1st.
All right.
Yeah, just 2 shots, man. Kill everything.
Longbow +3. Here we go. That's not good. I'm gonna use a hero point because I still have one left.
And when a hero
All right.
comes along.
Will strength carry on? That's not any better.
Well, it's minutely
No.
better, but still doesn't hit.
Okay.
We'll try.
Do it again. We'll get the dog to attack, I guess.
Do it again.
So that was your first attack.
Keep
your
firing.
Companion animal doesn't get any actions
Keep
as they are
firing, a-holes.
slowed.
That's
So you can do a second and
true.
third attack.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Remember, your
Okay.
bow is
So
magical
second
too.
attack.
Your bow is magical.
Pull a Legolas. Yeah.
There
That'll
we
be a
go.
Not a crit though. Okay.
Almost.
You fire and it you see chunks fly off of it as your arrow pierces through it.
That
Last
damage
action.
is not right.
What do you want to do?
Hold on. You have magic. You have the magic arrow. The magic.
Oh
weapon.
yes, sorry. Roll another what is it? D8, D6.
Oh,
What's your
right.
bow?
D8.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh, it's better than
Perfect.
last time, at least.
Good catch there, Jer.
Thank
Okay.
you. And
Last action.
let's go third attack. Let's go.
21. Will not.
Wait.
Oh no!
The
Did
bow's
you add
plus
your
one.
+1?
The bow's +1.
Yes, you did. So you've got +3, 2 for your quicksilver and 1 for your magic weapon, correct?
Oh,
Right.
snap.
But it's
Yeah.
flanked.
That doesn't matter.
Unfortunately, in Pathfinder, it is only flanked in melee with the creatures who are flanking it.
Thank you for the follow, Jade.
So that will be a miss.
Boo.
All right.
How is that a miss? Wait a
So
minute.
close.
22.
So close.
No, it's 21.
It's
Her-
21.
yeah,
I already added the 3.
Already incorporated it.
Son of
If you roll your
a
mouse
bitch.
over,
Missed it by that much.
So I have my
Just a bit
sheet
aside,
set up
Jim.
to actually ask me for any bonuses to my roll before I
Oh.
actually submit them.
Oh.
Very nice.
So I add them before I roll.
Well, some of us are fancier than others,
Oh, man.
apparently.
Just because I'm used
Uh,
to doing it on my Zweihander campaign.
You play Zweihander?
Or do it old school.
I
We
do.
add our-
My God, Jazzy, why am I not in that game?
Come on, you two. Talk in chat. Stop disrupting.
Okay, sorry.
all right, Munch, you are up. Bottom of round 4. What are you gonna do? You are flanking with Yerk.
How bad does this thing look? Is it like
It's
stumbling?
looking not great.
It's
It
like
is-
Michael
yes,
Jackson
it's,
bad.
It's
Oh.
weaving. It's stumbling. You can see ligaments in the joints coming apart. It seems to rattle even more. Its bones
Well,
give
I'm going
this.
to continue. I'm going to continue the screaming and smashing, slicing,
The Goblin Alchemist flies
Flavor
into
scream?
a rage.
pretty much.
That'll be a hit.
Nice.
I'm sorry, are you wielding a weapon called a dog slicer?
I am.
It
It's
is
a
a
goblin
goblin weapon.
It's got a special. How about the backstabber feat? That doesn't help unless I'm a rogue, right? So it's got the
Yes.
backstabber condition.
You have 2 more actions left. What do you want to do with them?
Yeah,
Claire,
Liz,
being a fox, is very unnerved by your dog slicer.
fair enough. I
I'm
am going to
unnerved
do that
too.
again.
Ooh. Are we gonna? Are you gonna last hero point?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Oh, here it comes,
You just
people.
want me to.
Ladies and
you just want
gentlemen,
me to
here
use it up
comes
so that he can kill me.
our Goblin Alchemist. Enraged and meleeing.
It was
That
better.
will be a miss.
Just
But it's not a fumble.
You know what?
You got one
I'm still-
action left.
I got one more, and I'm just going to use. I'm going to keep attacking because that way I'm going to keep flanking for
You are going to get a
the,
fumble on this
the
one.
mighty slippery one.
The mighty slippery.
Oh, miss, but not a fumble. Shucks.
Yeah, I only take a -8 because it's an
Shocking.
agile weapon for my third, not
Shocking.
-10.
All right. However, though, because you did hit and it's going to use its reaction, it hasn't used it since your last turn, so it will take a 5-foot step and no longer. Oh no, sorry, it's gonna 5-foot step here, so it's no longer flanked. And then it is. That was its reaction on its turn. It is going to. It's gonna spit on Dirk because Dirk has not gotten it. 22, Dirk.
No, I'm afraid that's a miss.
A 22 is a miss?
No. No, I'll
Shield
take
up.
your vomit.
I was about to be like, I'm looking at your sheet now. You will take 11 poison damage as this thing through its like rickety body, barely held together. You see its sides concave as it like projectile ichors you.
And I take 11.
11 poison damage. Yes.
Don't swallow. Oh, you got some in your mouth there.
Then it is going to attempt to bite at Yerk. 26.
Mm-hmm.
That will be 12 piercing and 5 poison on you. And then it is going to leg you as well. That's gonna be a miss with a 9. All right. What does Dirk want to do?
So I feel like I was mid
Round-
I was mid sipping my drink when he spit acid on me. I'm gonna fly into a rage like my brother. I gotta move to here.
All right, you're gonna flank.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack it with my rapier.
Did you have your rapier out?
No.
Or you spend an action
I don't
full-
know. Probably not. Oh, you're gonna ruin this for me. Okay, fine. No.
Yeah, you get 1 attack.
1. Look at all you guys spending all your time. Here it comes.
26
Yeah. That'll hit.
with 6 damage.
Wait a minute.
Dirk.
Plus 2 for flanking.
Please describe to me
Yeah.
how you vanquish the final foe.
You did it perfectly.
As I run over, I draw my rapier and I'm like flourishing in the air with it, and then I stand in front of it, take a good look at it, and just like one little poke, boink. And pull it. and then
I hear the
then
cartoon
pull
noise
it.
and everything.
I pull it out. I'm like, never spill a dwarf spear.
Spectacular. So as all this happens, this took 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, these creatures came racing out of the bush, vomiting ichor on you, taking down one of your companions. You drink elixirs and move. You heal multiple times. You come back from death. You are standing here in this bush suddenly, over top of a skeleton, heaving, assumedly with the exertion of battle in 30 seconds. I think Munch is going to have to do a whole life flashing to.
If my
before
chest
his
is
eyes
heaving,
kind of
my
montage.
my collar is just a little bit open, so a little bit of my man fur can be seen.
Very nice. Because canonically you have it and your brother doesn't.
That's right, baby.
In this moment, what do you guys want to say or do as the first real conflict of any like concern?
So you're allowed to swear twice every PG movie?
Not PG, PG-13.
You guys need to
I'm
get
gonna shut.
guys need to get some
Shut my
armor,
mouth again.
so I don't have to be healing every round.
Look,
I'm wearing armor.
Tough
I
enough.
already put oil on. What else you want?
You have no idea.
Yeah, there's not much to say. Oh yes, thanks for the help, Kermie.
Oh yeah, where is that little shit?
You're an embarrassment
Is it
to the color green.
I am a survivor.
Me too, smartass. You could have helped.
Well,
He's gonna
not-
make it.
You did almost die. I'm just saying.
I'm going to go over to him and demand my potion back.
Oh. Okay.
I take it, and I drink it.
Oh
Next
no, he's
time-
crying.
next- you go ahead and cry.
You made
Think
him
about what
cry?
you did. Think about what you did.
You made him
You're
cry?
horrible. You're horrible. You should have helped.
I survive.
So
Kermie
did I.
survives.
So
Kermie
does
always
Munch.
survives.
Why'd you
Munch
make
is
him
alive
cry?
Because he sucks. And I'm going to storm off having drunk my potion.
And they call me the grumpy one.
Corum is gonna come over and like pat Kermie on the back and be like, "It's all right. I understand. This isn't your role." And kind of like and he's like, "It's all right. People who nearly die tend to be a little bit ornery." And you drink it.
I'm
Corum
drinking.
is befuddled. He's looking at these creatures. He's looking at all of you. He's looked at Kermie, and he is. I owe you all a great debt. Oh, these creatures are beyond me. If you all hadn't have been here, I absolutely would have been, dead.
Yes.
Sugwani's gonna take out a dagger and stab this one that she's standing next to and be like, are we convinced that this is not natural at this point?
Indeed, yes.
Naturally.
No convincing needed. Does anyone want to roll me on these creatures? Tell me what you know about these.
I want to see if they're built like the other ones.
Yeah, make an arcana or a crafting or anything else you might want to do. No, sorry, my apologies.
How
A
about
religion would
alcohol
work as
lore?
well. Sure.
No? Okay.
Sure. No, make a roll. I'll tell you what you know. What
can I do religion? Can I do religion?
Yeah.
Okay. God damn it.
All right. Unfortunately,
Damn it, Bobby.
you're just not familiar with these things.
I got nothing.
All right.
I'm
Ooh.
gonna go look
Nice,
at him.
Yerk.
Roll on a crafting to see if I recognize a methodology.
Sure. And Yerk, what did you want to know about survival that you got a nat 1 on?
I was just thinking that maybe survival might be useful here. I don't know.
Okay.
He just want to
It was
roll
the
dice.
best I had. The best I got. All right.
You think if you were stuck up in the mountains with one of these things, you could probably show them which one was alpha, and you could probably train it.
That is
With
a
a one.
that is a complete lie.
That is so much bullshit. It's awesome. All right.
Okay.
I tell you all, I could make one of these my bit.
All right. So, with
yeah.
a 26 crafting,
To see
You-
if these are built too, and if they're built the same way. By the
They
same
are.
man.
but you know that there's more to these creatures. These are not just constructs. These are creatures that have been created, and these were not just constructs are like robotic creatures, right? Like they're soulless, they have a job, they do a thing. These things had a glint in their eye, a certain intelligence that makes you think that
Were the body parts human?
They were more sentient.
Yeah, they were more sentient. And yes, some of the body parts appeared to be from people. Human, not sure. You guys would have to definitely investigate that more. But there definitely appears to be some spinal columns, maybe a couple ribs or something.
Where are they getting the body from?
But this creature appeared to mayhaps have been truly an undead construct, like an undead
Critter.
creation.
I told you, necromancers. I told you.
Mm-hmm.
You also said witches. So you have to see a witch.
We met a witch in town.
She was
I
not a
also-
witch.
Want to point out that none of you have peed on yourselves to attract them. So
That's true.
You didn't have to pee on yourself. You just had to pee in the bush. And I did hang a leak about 2 minutes back on the trail.
Oh,
You just
I
have
think
it
Well,
has
I
nothing to do with urine.
I think Kermie probably peed.
You're in trouble if they come out. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Good. Well, we can mute you.
Try the fish.
Try to fish.
all right. So Corum looks at all this. He said thank you for coming. Thank you for helping.
Yeah.
He would be out of his depth. Canonically speaking, Corum is only a level 3.
Okay. Great.
So,
So-
he is not as helpful.
Hey, drunk guy. Can you help me up here?
I'm gonna walk over and help you up, but I'm gonna be like,
I help me up. I've got holes in me still.
oh, you want me to heal you?
There's little bits of munch coming out of munch. Still leaking munch fluid.
Still leaking munchkins.
Yeah, sure. Let's call it that. Like I'm down I'm only down 8.
Do you think like maybe you should be nicer to me? Like I actually saved your life in that last fight, I think.
And I appreciate that. Are you or are you not drunk? Most of the time.
I'm not drunk right now.
Most of the time.
Not right now.
I'm going to take that as a yes.
After
You also
6 p.m.
worship.
is a
You
write-off.
worship somebody who drinks all the time. You worship alcohol. And you're going to take drunkard as an insult? What, am I going to be upset that someone calls me like
If I heal you,
Vermilion
if
instead
I
of
heal you,
green?
will you shut up?
Yes.
Technically, he
time.
could be offended if you called him a drunkard, as it is a thema to be a bad drunk.
I didn't say it was a bad drunk.
Occasion. It depends
Okay,
on how you interpret
So
drunkard.
I'm just gonna do a heal to hit the whole party here.
True.
All right.
So it's 8.
Okay.
It's 8 plus a D10, right?
Because
Because I'm just using a first level spell.
Yes.
And you're cranking it for 3. Yep.
You could also, if you wanted, you could do treat wounds, as Munch is still wounded 1 and will be until rest or.
So how do I treat wounds? I
treat
gotta make a
wounds is
medicine
used.
check.
It is a medicine check. You want to hit a DC 15.
Okay, so everyone is healing 16 hit points first,
Okay.
I'm fine then.
and then I'll do the treatment to.
You
get
are
rid
still
of the
wounded.
Wound effect.
It's up to you.
No, I want to be healed. That's fine.
Okay. DC, yes, so DC 15, you hit the treat wounds. So, however, you're at max hit points, so you don't need to roll for anything. But you are no longer wounded.
There you
good.
go, Munch.
Thank you.
Don't say I never do nothing for you.
I'm going to hand you a potion.
No, I don't want that.
No, really, it'll help.
No, I cannot drink your
No.
your elixir. No,
All right.
I've seen what you
But
put
it
in
makes
some
you
of
more
them.
charming.
Knowing based on the crafting check that it's probably necromancy, could we do an occultism check?
Yeah, or religion, if anyone else wanted to do one as well.
Yeah,
Remember, you can
my
do
religion
that
was
kind of
not
stuff.
so good, so
Yeah.
I'm losing my religion.
Oh no. You lost your mojo and now you're losing
I
your
know.
religion?
What will I have left?
Exactly.
I go,
Although
Not so
apparently
great at
body hair is
religion,
one of the
so-
things. Yeah.
You'll have magnificent
is-
chest hair. You're fine.
if there's one thing I know about is religion. I rolled a 1.
If you aced that, I was dropping you from channel.
All right.
There's one thing I don't know about is religion.
Corum
Yeah.
looks at all this and he sees that you guys are all just as kind of confused and disoriented as him, and he says, I think I kind of want to go back to town and maybe look at some of the books, some of the history logs, maybe pray on this a bit. I could use a rest if and I'm
Before we leave,
but once. Yeah.
did we actually search the house?
Yeah, mostly.
Mostly, yeah. You found no basement. You found evidence of burns, like that the house burnt down. That
Okay.
it was many years ago, but
But it's
not
interesting
decades.
that these beasts were here. These monsters were here.
They actually came from
Mhm.
farther away.
Yes,
They came
and
from
you
over
didn't.
there. So they might be from over there. So we can either stay here or go back to town.
Well, I need
Well,
to redo some spells, so
I want to go back to town. It's only a day away.
I could use
It's
a
not
drink.
even a full day.
No, it's not even a full day. You guys could take a few hours. You could get back to town. The
Yeah.
day is waning, so
Let's do that.
it is going to be evening. It'll be dark by the time you get back. And Corum says this is the first time in a long time that I want to be in a town
Oh,
tonight.
boy. That's not great.
Are we able to like pack up one of these bodies and take it with us?
Oh, good idea.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask. I'm going to look for anything cool as far as organs go, as far as Munch might think.
Yerk
and
will
put him
carry
in
it
his
for
bag.
us, right, Yerk?
Roll a diplomacy check?
You want me to roll a diplomacy check?
Sugwani will carry it. I mean, it's just mostly bones. It's not heavy. I wouldn't think.
And it was all sinew and human arms and stuff.
Yeah, well, one skull is going in my bag of holding, and then whatever this is, squitch, 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 and whatever this is. Doesn't taste good.
These things literally shot poison at you. No, roll me a fortitude.
Okay.
You get +2 to it.
Did you just taste it? Why did you taste it? I just
That's how
healed
we
you.
learn.
I just healed
How he
you.
learns.
You're fine. No issues.
Daft little bugger. I slap him. I just healed you.
Watch yourself. Thank you for the heal.
Munch, you have one of your
Sugwani is gonna roll her eyes so hard you're surprised they
you
come
have
back
one of
to
your
normal. And
famous
she's gonna
knitted
pack up
bags.
a body and
Okay.
start heading off.
I'm going with Suglani.
You were
Monk,
saying?
What did Yerk say?
She calls her wolf fox.
And I need one of Munch's famous knitted bags to carry all of these body parts back in.
Oh yes, yes.
I
How
don't-
large is your knitted bags?
I don't have any new ones on hand. I'm sorry. I just got some yarn and some sticks.
How long do we have?
All the ones I have on me currently have stuff in them.
Does anyone know what a Parisian bag is? Like a Parisian grocery bag or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like a net, but like basically it's small, and then when you put
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
in it, it expands. Yeah. I
Yeah.
just imagine you having one of those and like
I will have to make sure tomorrow I
It's
have
similar
one.
to a bag of holding. I have one actually. I'll bring it next week.
I
spectacular.
will make sure Munch has one tomorrow morning. But right now, you're just going to have to carry it.
Body parts. There we go.
All right.
Okay.
So
we're
you
all
come
gonna go
back to town. You are hauling one of these creatures, not the person skeleton, but rather one of the creature skeletons.
Yeah, we left the person there. It's not important. It's just a dead person. Why did we think of that?
I did not give you a name for this creature, did I? With your 23 crafting.
You did not.
Mm.
Because
I'm
how
gonna.
would I
You don't know much because your check wasn't super great, but you think in the back of your mind this little name just kind
I'm
of
naming it.
a necro husk.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Get your
You know, I have rude jokes for that, but I'm going to leave it.
Do you want to wrap
Well, I
there for
think that-
tonight?
Yeah, I think that's where we'll leave it for tonight. You guys are carrying a necro husk. You have taken some damage. You've used some spells. Welcome, Pathfinder 2E. I think you've officially been initiated now. And next week, I have so much fun planned for the finale.
Very good.
Did you have fun this evening, Mumsy?
I did
You
enjoy
dropped
myself.
one of us, so
Well, she was worried
But we
enough
never
she gave
made-
us an extra cleric.
I didn't even make you roll your death and dying save. So, I mean, you were hardly dead.
Yeah.
It's just mostly dead. It
I
was
got
vital.
you. I got
Mostly
you.
dead.
I got you.
I
which
just
is
need some.
somewhat alive.
That's right.
Exactly.
Quickly, stars and wishes. Any stars and wishes? Next week's the last week for the wishes.
I wish someone.
Other than a
Star.
knitting.
I'm wishing someone
Circle.
dies next week.
Ooh. Just
Wow.
for the experience or for the
fired.
storytelling?
Both. A little bit of column
You
A.
should be a cleric
A little
then.
bit of column B. Yeah, it may have to be me. I give my life for you. I am mojo-less. There you go.
Oh. So you'll be going into battle without your armor, is what you're saying?
No, that will never happen. Never.
What was your star?
Star. I don't know. I think overall through the whole night, everybody was having. I don't know if it's supposed to be something specific in game. I don't know that. It just there was a good vibe in the game tonight. I think. Yeah, everybody seemed to be happy, smiley, laughing. Good role playing. Yeah, I like that.
Spectacular.
Yeah, my star was definitely the goblin conversation. That was a lot of fun for me. I'm sorry, my voice synthesizer went out a couple times there. I lost the voice. As far as wishes go, respect. Munch still wants respect. He's doing his best. He's proven himself in battle. He has potions for people.
You made someone cry. Does that count as respect?
No. No, he deserved to
gives
cry.
him respect.
Mostly. And if you consider not directly insulting as respect,
All right.
well, that's it.
What about Yerk?
Oh. I guess my first star of the night goes to Jeremy for the description of the healing spell out of the horn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty
That
good.
was good. That was very good. And I wish I died next week.
Oh.
He always likes to
All
die.
right. What is your surname again?
Gravel gut.
Gravel Gut, yes. So it will be the end of the Gravel Gut line next week, is what we're saying.
Well,
I thought he was anyway.
Yerk wasn't setting the line forward in any way.
Yeah,
Wait.
all nut shots.
The doctors
No
told
game.
Yeah.
and the doctors told me I gotta loosen my pants a bit. I wear very tight pants.
Well, then that's the problem with the mojo, then.
Maybe.
All right. And
Oh my goodness.
so the wish, we have 2 death wishes. Wonderful. All right. Ranger, make it 3.
Star of this week is probably the fact that the dwarf twins managed to just like that tree off the ground to get that skeleton out,
That was pretty
which
funny.
is
Yeah.
hilarious. Roar. And wishes, still hoping to help them get the mojo back, but
I'll need a
You
lot
never
of
know.
money for a new mojo. They're not-
I mean,
not cheap.
do you have life insurance policies? Because if you
I
both
see what you're
die,
saying. Oh, yeah.
maybe
Maybe I'll take a life
Munch and I
insurance
will
policy
open
out
your
on
mojo
Europe.
if
Yeah.
you die.
There,
I was gonna try to shake down that druid for some money for helping him out, but
there you go.
we didn't get
There you go.
yeah, save that for next week. See how much you can get from the patchouli smelling
that. I
cleric. See how much.
better at least get a round of drinks, Dirk.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. We'll talk to him. We'll make that happen.
All right. Well, spectacular. Next week, in first week of June, we will finish up this adventure. It is not quite done yet. It'll be interesting to see if you kind of can solve it all.
Awesome.
If you survive to solve it all to get paid
We
by
might.
Lord Rashid,
We might.
maybe.
We might.
We already get some
We
money.
just leave now and get something.
Yeah, we could. We
Yeah.
could just bail next
Just
week.
lie.
There would be a captain who would be very sad to sail 4 bodies back.
I know. Well, just
Bail it. Just leaving sounds great. We did something. We'll just tell them we solved it.
we're out. We're out.
I yes and anything, but yeah, I mean, we can see what happens in Yanmis when you show up and you didn't actually do what you needed to do and you fail your deception roll.
Mm.
Assuming I have potions.
That's
for that.
foreboding. That's foreboding.
I have potions for that.
I do. I have
I have a
elixirs for
potion
that.
for that.
Don't worry about it. I have potions.
Don't worry about it.
I have silver tongue mutagen.
That's awesome.
Oh yeah,
I'll
that
ju-
could be super fun.
I'll
yeah,
ju-
until the letters arrive from the town and you guys are wanted people. This is going to turn into a whole campaign.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna pay
There's
off
no
the
such
guy
thing
who
as a
wrote the
one
letter
shot.
last
There's
time.
no such thing as a one shot, right? That's the.
We're gonna
that's the
pay
moral
off the
story.
guy who wrote the last letter.
Yep.
He's gonna say everything's solved.
Well,
We're
I
gonna
mean,
give
we
him
did
all the
just
money we
save
have.
his life, so
We did. We did.
Yeah.
True story.
Okay, now
Hey, you
True
got
story.
a whole week to figure the plan out.
Okay.
yes,
And I
we-
haven't even told you what your homework is yet, so we'll keep that secret from
True
the audience. But I have
story.
homework for all of you.
Oh.
I don't
boy.
like homework, Momsy.
ADHD, I don't do homework.
I All right, get us the hell out.
Okay,
of
let's
here
get
so
out
I
of
can
here.
swim.
Just quick shout out for our sponsor, CanadianDice.ca. Go over to
Who's that guy?
Absolutely.
Go over to CanadianDice.ca. Put in OMRD to get a 10% discount. As well, a shout out for Queen Mother. I'm gonna put the link here right now. You can, if you'd like Queen as your GM, you can jump over to that link there at Start Playing and sign up for one of her games. And we're going to go raid the Voctair, I think, which is sort of our sister channel, and see what they're up to. Stick around. You get more points for raiding. Thank you for all our raiders and our new followers. Appreciate that. Hope to see you again real soon. We're back on Sunday and then again on Tuesday. Thanks, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We are busy.
Bye.